for her scammer boyfriend.
Welcome.
Welcome to the stream. 1 second here. Gotta see how this looks. I just... Okay, that's cool. It's alright. I need to make... Oh, I need to make my recluse 1810, so I'm probably going to do some onslaught before I jump back into the season of Wish, because what I was running was not doing it. This wasn't doing it. I think I'm gonna stick with this, but oh no, we'll see.
I mentioned got arrested for meth possession and shoplifting. But wait, it gets worse, because after all of that, a video of her calling Juice's music trash surfaced.
And this is why I can't listen to the radio. I need to stop fucking rappers. You have a small dick.
Keep in mind, all of his latter songs were about her and how much he loved her, and she was 8 years older than him. So that brings us to today. What do people think of him now? Well, ever since making false promises to fans about Juice's final album, Juice WRLD's management has been dropping a random sad song every 3 months. In late 2022, it was revealed that Juice WRLD's catalog, or 90% of it, was sold to Opus Music Group for $300 million. Yes, $300 million. While Bibby and Grade A maintained control. So they now were in complete control of the music with no incentive to drop anything or anything good because they were no longer making money off of Juice. They had cashed out. Today, they just drop a couple of random emo rap singles every month that no one wants, and the only time Juice WRLD is brought up now is over delays, leaks, or just people hating on what happened to him. His fan base is starting to get depleted, his monthly listeners have drastically fallen, and his label is starting to destroy his discography. But Juice WRLD had a
I still want the
solid run of music
unreleases
out.
though.
Unfortunately, this next artist didn't have that same luxury. The next rapper on this list is the one and only Pop Smoke. While he was alive, Pop Smoke brought back interest in New York's rap scene single-handedly by popularizing New York drill. Unfortunately, he accidentally posted his address and was down in an armed robbery at the young age of 20 years
Oh
old.
damn,
Once
that's what
again,
happened.
This was devastating, but fans were assured that his legacy would remain intact. And at first, the label did a great job of it. His album, Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon, was great. However, it didn't take long for the money to take priority. In June of 2021, Pop Smoke's label and team announced the second posthumous album would be releasing.
On Wednesday, June 23rd, an official trailer for the late rapper's second studio album, set to arrive July 16th, was released.
Well, I ain't trying to just be cool. We gotta make history.
This was 1 year after the success of Pop Smoke's successful posthumous album, so no one really thought much of it. At first, fans thought it was going to be 16 solo songs. However, that wasn't even close to what it was. The album was a 20-track album with 6 Pop Smoke solo songs, 1 is an interlude, and the rest all have features.
So Pop Smoke album is like 20% Pop Smoke and 80% features. I want to hear Pop Smoke on his own album, not a bunch of other artists.
What's worse, Pop Smoke was the minority, small minority in a lot of these tracks. So he was essentially a feature on his own album. But the worst part was that Pop Smoke didn't even like collaborating with other rappers in the industry, and he made that very clear.
Same for Lil TJ.
Nah, little TJ, man.
Oh yeah?
I don't f with niggas. If you notice why I don't do songs with niggas, tape ain't have nobody on it, cause I don't f with niggas. I don't like niggas. I don't wanna like niggas. I'm not into them. You know what I'm saying? You know, cause niggas be envious.
So the label had gone against his wishes for money, but it still got worse. Furthermore, the album was just clearly scraped together in a very sloppy manner. For example, Pusha T's verse on the song with Kanye mentioned a Tyler the Creator album that dropped 2 weeks prior to Pop Smoke's album dropping, further confirming fan suspicions. On top of that, there were horrid features: Chris Brown, Dua Lipa, Kid Cudi, artists that Pop Smoke would not have featured with, except maybe Dua Lipa. It was clearly a money grab. But the reaction to the album dropping was even worse for his life. Many of Pop Smoke's closest friends came out and spoke out about him. For example, Mike D, one of Pop Smoke's best friends, explained he had no involvement or idea that the album was dropping, writing, "For anybody saying, why did I let anybody drop this or that, I had no involvement in my dog's album. Didn't even know an album was dropping until it got broadcasted on this internet shit. I'm upset at myself because I know he wouldn't have even wanted it like this. It was so bad that Pop Smoke's main producer, 808 Mello, had to speak out and explain why he wasn't involved in the album, writing, "Don't complain to me about the album. I had no involvement in it, and you guys know that."
The producer, 808 Mello, had no part in this album. That's Pop Smoke's main producer that put him on the album. Makes no sense. What the? What do you guys think of it?
He even had to issue an apology, saying, "Sorry bro, I missed you." One fan said, "I smell cap," and Mello quickly corrected it and said, "I solo produced the song, but they changed the drums and put a feature on it," confirming that the label had altered the way the music was meant to be put out. Another one of Pop Smoke's good friends, Rowdy Rebel, spoke out and wrote, "SMH, I don't understand. My boy not on this track. Ayo, Eli Frost, don't trip bro. You know how these industry guys is, straight suckers." Wait, what? What's that about? Well, they also altered a song called Manslaughter, putting Rick Ross on it, and fans were furious. So mad that the label owner of Pop Smoke's label, Victor Victor, had to speak out, writing, "Y'all need to chill. The original Top Shotta beat wasn't clearable. Could not find the artist's estate. Working on multiple deluxes. Let us know what you want to hear." So they had to make multiple posts on social media to try and calm fans down.
What's up, everybody? I want to talk to y'all about the situation with the Pop Smoke Top Shot the track featuring Eli Frost that I know everybody was expecting for that to be on the album. Unfortunately, that didn't make the cut. It was supposed to make the cut, but you know, things always end up happening in the industry, you know, when it comes to the business side.
But they weren't tricking anyone. You see, there's no issue with tracks not being able to be clear. That's a common occurrence. But what Pop's label had done was remove the original artists and replace them with more top mainstream names like Rick Ross, Pusha T, and Dua Lipa. And fans saw right through the song, calling the album mid and blatantly calling the label out for being greedy.
Why is this a rushed product? For what reason? Yeah, you guys are selling 25,000 every single week on the first album. You guys are making a ton of money. It's like, you seen that Mr. Krabs meme? I watched that episode where he digs up the number one guy just to get his hat to sell it for money. So, yeah, he digged up a dead body in the Mr. Krabs SpongeBob episode. He digs up a dead body just to get the hat to sell it for money. And the guy that tweeted is like, "This is exactly what happened with Pop Smoke's album. Is they dig up a corpse. They dig up his corpse just to get as much money. Like, let's see if we can sell something out of his dead body right now."
Because it just didn't make sense. Why would they do this? In fact, Anthony Fantano described it best, saying,
"Know that you're gonna hear like some weird stuff that doesn't go over too well. I think there's a lot of stuff here that's pretty clear that Pop Smoke would have done something to it or just not have put it out had he still been around, and I think that's true just by virtue of the fact that the quality level on some of these tracks isn't even up to snuff to, again, the last posthumous LP. Yeah, unfortunately I'm not too crazy about this one, and I'm feeling a strong 3 to a light 4.
And however, Pop Smoke's family came out and disagreed with everyone, not just Pop's friends, but also the public, saying that they were actually happy with the album because they were just trying to get paid. And Pop specifically told everyone to humble themselves.
So before y'all tell me what my brother would allow, y'all need to really check yourselves.
And that all of the people who were calling out his family were the same ones who did Pop dirty or were fake or were just never around for them.
Some of y'all is allowing other people who steal his sound, who did not give the family money after they took off wool apparel, clothing, and it was you. I know niggas put him in predicaments and put him in certain positions who took clothes, and I know niggas, you feel me? I know niggas that did him dirty. I know niggas that crashed his car. You feel me? I know niggas, bro. I know niggas that say they loved him, but still doing dirty.
The Pop Smoke's family clearly prioritized money over Pop's legacy. However, this next artist family was a bit different.
Oh shit.
The final rapper on this list is the emo rock star Lil Peep. After Lil Peep passed in 2017, the blame was quickly placed on those around him, his friends, for being a bad influence and enabling his bad habits, and for a while, to the public, that seemed fair. But as the years passed by, new details began to surface and the truth would unravel itself. At first, his legacy was mostly intact, only a couple commercialized releases, but mostly just respect by his estate. However, his ties to his management company while he was alive would shine a bad light on not only the true details of his life, but what was done to him. It turned out the story of how he left, which was shielded to the public as the story of a rapper unable to control his demons, turned out to be a much darker story of an artist being taken advantage of. And this would forever change how many fans, or most fans, would look at Lil Peep. But before we get into what was made public after his passing,
Oh,
how
shit.
he managed to get into this predicament in the first place. Back in 2016,
Let's see this
Lil
distracted.
Peep was a buzzing SoundCloud rapper and was playing a show. In the crowd was a man named Chase Ortega. Stunned by Lil Peep's performance, he approached Peep and asked if he had a manager. Peep said no, and told him he would just get by however he could, and admitted he was basically homeless. At the time, Peep was living in Skid Row, self-releasing his music on SoundCloud. Shortly after, Peep's music would be shown to the CEO of First Access Entertainment, Sarah Stennett, a longtime manager to acts such as Iggy Azalea and Zayn Malik, and a big name in the music industry. And from the moment Stennett first heard his music, he was obsessed. Eventually, she'd get in touch with Peep and they had a meeting. She asked him if he wanted to play stadiums and if he wanted to become a global superstar. He responded with yes, and she told him she could help him with that. So in the middle of 2016,
Why does it feel like I'm not
Lil
doing
Peep
any
signed
damage?
Entertainment, a deal that would change his life forever. At first, things were all right. First Access helped
Okay.
Peep with releasing his music to all platforms, selling merch, and most importantly, tours. Maybe not stadiums yet, but tours in Europe, Russia, and the entire country. But once Peep started seeing success and was able to make a substantial amount of money, First Access focus shifted entirely to how much they could profit off of Peep, and took a series of measures to ensure this. For one, they didn't want him to be in Los Angeles with his friends or peers, who they saw as a distraction, an obstacle in their way of profiting off of Lil Peep. So after Peep finished his first tour, First Access and his manager pushed Peep to move to London so that he could live a quieter life and maybe even get sober. Peep grudgingly agreed. And just like he thought, he didn't like it. While he was in London, he was even unhappier than he was in LA, and to him, a lot of the blame was on First Access. During his stay, he texted his manager at the time, "I'm not enjoying life. I don't want to be Lil Peep G. I'd rather work at Starbucks. I just feel like I should be doing everything that First Access is trying to do for me because they don't have shit on me, and they should be paying me to do their job." According to Peep's close friends, he was so unhappy with First Access, he was even thinking of firing them altogether. Just 3 days after he expressed his discontent with his new location to his manager, he was struggling with a panic attack, and instead of comforting him, his manager told him a member of First Access would be bringing him Xanax. Later on, his manager denied the claims in court. And while Peep was in London, First Access sent him on one last tour. On October 2nd, 2017, Lil Peep would embark on the last tour of his life, and right from the jump, things would go wrong. He and his manager, Chase Ortega, the man he first
Turn this
met
up.
at that show, stopped all communication, and they used the new tour manager from First Access as a middleman. Even worse, the van he had used for his last tour was replaced with a grimy, cramped tour bus. The touring became miserable for Pete. He was forced to sleep at weird hours and had nothing better to do.
Oh no!
About July 25th, 21 days before Pete's success, and was able to make a substantial amount of money, a couple commercialized releases, but mostly just respect by his estate. However, his ties to his management company while he was alive would shine a bad light on not only the true details of his life, but what was done to him. It turned out the story of how he left, which was shielded to the public as a story of a rapper unable to control his demons, turned out to be a much darker story of an artist being taken advantage of. And this would forever change how many fans, or most fans, would look at Lil Peep. But before we get into what was made public after his passing, how did he manage to get into this predicament in the first place? Back in 2016, Lil Peep was a buzzing SoundCloud rapper and was playing a show. In the crowd was a man named Chase Ortega. Stunned by Lil Peep's performance, he approached Peep and asked if he had a manager. Peep said no, and told him he would just get by however he could, and admitted he was basically homeless. At the time, Peep was living in Skid Row, self-releasing his music on SoundCloud. Shortly after, Peep's music would be shown to the CEO of First Access Entertainment, Sarah Stennett, a longtime manager to acts such as Iggy Azalea and Zayn Malik, and a big name in the music industry. And from the moment Stennett first heard his music, she was obsessed. Eventually, she'd get in touch with Peep and they had a meeting. She asked him if he wanted to play stadiums and if he wanted to become a global superstar. He responded with yes, and she told him she could help him with that. So in the middle of 2016, Lil Peep signed to First Access Entertainment, a deal that would change his life forever. At first, things were alright. First Access helped Peep with releasing his music to all platforms, selling merch, and most importantly, tours. Maybe not stadiums yet, but tours in Europe, Russia, and the entire country. But once Pete started seeing success and was able to make a substantial amount of money, First Axe's focus shifted entirely to how much they could profit off of Pete, and took a series of measures to ensure this. For one, they didn't want him to be in Los Angeles with his friends or peers, who they saw as a distraction, an obstacle in their way of profiting off of Lil Peep. So after Pete finished his first tour, First Axis and his manager pushed Pete to move to London so that he could live a quieter life and maybe even get sober. Pete grudgingly agreed. And just like he thought, he didn't like it. While he was in London, he was even unhappier than he was in LA, and to him, a lot of the blame was on First Axis. During his stay, he texted his manager at the time, "I'm not enjoying life. I don't want to be Lil PG. I'd rather work at Starbucks. I just feel like I should be doing everything that First Axis is trying to do for me because they don't have shit on me, and they should be paying me to do their job." According to Peep's close friends, he was so unhappy with First Access, he was even thinking of firing them altogether. Just 3 days after he expressed his discontent with his new location to his manager, he was struggling with a panic attack, and instead of comforting him, his manager told him a member of First Access would be bringing him Xanax. Later on, his manager denied the claims in court. And while Pete was in London, First Access sent him on one last tour. On October 2nd, 2017, Lil Peep would embark on the last tour of his life, and right from the jump, things would go wrong. He and his manager, Chase Ortega, the man he first met at that show, stopped all communication, and they used the new tour manager from First Access as a middleman. Even worse, the van he had used for his last tour was replaced with a grimy, cramped tour bus. The touring became miserable for Pete. He was forced to sleep at weird hours and had nothing better to do but take substances and play video games, which to someone like Pete with depression didn't help. On top of that, the new tour manager hired by First Access, Belinda Mercer, who was supposed to be a reasonable person, turned out to be the opposite. Mercer was a fangirl obsessed with getting Pete's approval, attention, and used her role to control and manipulate him. The tour bus was flowing with substances more than ever, and things were getting dangerous. Mercer knew exactly what substances Pete loved and what got him the most high, and Pete would be in a coma-like state 24/7, pointing to those around him. In fact, Mercer's nickname by the supporting artists of the tour was the Pimp, because she would supply everyone with a substance of choice to control them. MacNed, one of Lil Peep's best friends, said, "Belinda, she's kind of a pimp. She kept us in line with drugs. We were like her hook." And since she was a fan, she even managed to have a relationship with Pete under the covers, if you know what I mean. Essentially, he was more of a dealer than a tour manager, and it only got worse. On October 25th, 21 days before Pete's passing, his tour was almost jeopardized because of Belinda Mercer. While they were crossing the Canadian border, everyone in the bus was told by Border Patrol they had to leave the bus. Mercer was apprehended and interrogated, and they had to wait 7 hours to cross the border. In the end, Mercer was held back even longer, and they had to go on without her. Yup, you heard me. They had to leave the manager of the tour behind because she got caught with illegal substances. Mercer would rejoin the tour the next night. Years later, in a deposition, Mercer admitted that the authorities had found illegal substances on her, but they were the tours, not hers, implying that the substances were Peep's. However, Peep's mother came with receipts, and when Mercer was confronted with text messages in which she allegedly asked Peep how many blew, referring to a type of substance, Mercer pled the fifth. And of course, later on in court, First Access claims they gave Mercer a stern talk for giving substances out. However, the CEO of First Access, Sarah, had engaged in activities similar to what Mercer had been doing. You see, unlike what First Access claimed in court, Sarah Stennett, the CEO, was on board with all of this, according to Pete's mom and those around him. She, quote, fostered, promoted, and encouraged Peep to maintain control over Lil Peep and his tours. For example, on a tour stop in London, Peep and Stennett had dinner, and he was given a bag of substances by Stennett as a gift. However, later, through a lawyer, Stennett denied that she had ever given Lil Peep any substances, and that she was merely trying to comfort him by offering substances that she had no intention of delivering. But once again, Peep's mother had receipts, and in court, Peep's mom showed text messages in which she contacted him about drugs, writing, "I'm about to land at JFK. I have 1 2 milligram and 4 quarters," referring to 2 different doses of substances she had for Pete. 11 days after the border incident, Pete met with one of his rapper friends, Fat Nick, who hooked him up with a ton of substances for his birthday. Once again, First Access didn't try to limit Peep's use. Instead, they signed Fat Nick. At this point, and even at certain points prior, Pete wanted to quit the tour, but his managers ignored the pleas and pushed him onto the tour city after city, supplying and propping him up on all sorts of substances. Sometimes, he'd show up to a show, a complete mess, stammering, vomiting, and looked like he was about to pass out, but as you can see, continued to perform, and things only got worse. Pete's final show was a nightmare. First Axis had failed to get him a proper venue, which he vented about to his mom on FaceTime, and it was the last time they would ever speak. In fact, in his final show in El Paso, Texas, his manager, Belinda Mercer, encouraged him to take an excessive amount of a certain substance so he could cancel the show and collect insurance money for being sick. It was so normalized at this point that people didn't even care. His friend even took a video in case something went wrong, worried for him. In the end, the promoters got mad, and Mercer made Pete post the video to social media showing he was fine and then perform. Pete was already depressed and going through mental issues, so forcing him to tour and take drugs wasn't going to end well, and it did. Eventually, the lack of concern for Pete's health led to his demise, and on November 15th, 2017,
That's
Pete
crazy.
was found on his tour bus deceased, all alone in a corner in the back. Earlier that day, he was hanging out with some fans before the show, and there was enough evidence on the tour bus to say he died from substances on that bus. Years later, it was revealed that the night before, Mercer begged the local tour staff for heavy drinks. When he was found unresponsive, attempts
They begged
were made to
what?
revive Pete, but he wouldn't come alive. How did he end up like that? At 3 p.m. that day, he was in Tucson, Arizona, chilling with
They begged what?
staff for heavy drinks. When he was later, and there was enough evidence on the tour bus to say he died from substances on that bus. Years later, it was revealed that the night before, Mercer begged the local tour staff for heavy drinks. When he was found unresponsive, attempts were made to revive Pete, but he wouldn't come alive. How did he end up like that? At 3 p.m. that day, he was in Tucson, Arizona, chilling with friends from his group, and almost an hour later, he started acting funny. His friends moved him to a couch and tried to keep talking with him, but Pete kept passing out, and after being kicked and shaken, he wouldn't wake up. They thought he was just in a really deep sleep because he was snoring, but this was actually him ODing. Others on the bus were told about this, but in the environment the management created, this was normal, so no one did anything. In fact, Mercer had seen Pete at 5:30 and couldn't wake him up, but decided not to call the police or an ambulance and instead decided to run a personal errand. It wasn't until 3 hours later when they realized he was frozen, his skin was pale, his lips blue, and that he had no pulse that an ambulance was called. But it was too late to save him. He was pronounced dead on the scene. His management, as well as those on the bus, had watched him slowly pass away in front of their eyes. Immediately after, the manager who Pete had fallen out with on tour tweeted, "Been waiting for this call for a year," explaining he didn't even expect Pete to last this long. Following his death, Pete was mourned by friends and family. His best friend took to Instagram live,
Wait.
and there was an outpour of support coming from his fans and other musicians. Post Malone spoke about him.
More than what, like a genuine, good.
Crying, and there was an outpour of support coming from his fans and other musicians. Post Malone spoke about him.
More than what, like a genuine, good, real, true person that he was. His music was gonna change like the culture of everything. Like already shifting culture in such a short like period of time that he was like kind of on, I guess, and but he's just
Hang on, cause this what other person said?
But in the environment the management created, this was normal, so no one did anything. In fact, Mercer had seen Pete at 5:30 and couldn't wake him up, but decided not to call the police or an ambulance and instead decided to run a personal errand. It wasn't until 3 hours later when they realized he was frozen, his skin was pale, his lips blue, and that he had no pulse that an ambulance was called. But it was too late to save him. He was pronounced dead on the scene. His management, as well as those on the bus, had watched him slowly pass away in front of their eyes. Immediately after, the manager who Pete had fallen out with on tour tweeted, "Been waiting for this call for a year," explaining he didn't even expect Pete to last this long. Following his death,
That's
mourned by
crazy.
his best friend took to Instagram live crying, and there was an outpour of support coming from his fans and other musicians. Post Malone spoke about him.
more than what, like a genuine, good, real, true person that he was. His music was gonna change like the culture of everything. Like already shifting culture in such a short like period of time that he was like kind of on, I guess, and but he's just an incredible, talented dude and good guy.
XXXTentacion mourned him, and even artists like Juice WRLD. And Pete's music briefly surged in popularity with a single Awful Things entering the Billboard 100. But here's where we get to his legacy. Because the thing is, practically none of these details I just shared with you were available to the public at the time of his passing. So rumors about Pete's passing began circulating, and First Access knew this, so they had to quickly find a way to cover up their negligence to the public as well as his family. How did they do this? Well, First Access decided that Lil Peep's friends, the ones they had tried to move him across the world from, were responsible, and swiftly crafted a narrative that Peep had passed due to bad influences around him.
Wow.
See, some of those friends were on tour with him, and those close to him knew the truth. Lil Tracy, Lil Peep's best friend, said, in a very ominous way,
"Was it like, how you like taking it now, like Peep's, passing?"
I mean, shit. I'm not taking it good.
Oh, me. I was seeing like some stuff on like social media.
I'm willing to die for what my friend died for. You might not even know what that means, but I know what that means.
Shortly after Pete passed, he signed a deal through First Access to star in a movie, and after Pete passed, First Access decided to go through with it, but with a twist. They'd produce a documentary on Peep's life. It was quite a moving and emotional watch, except everything surrounding Peep's death was extremely biased, because First Access had financed the documentary. Sarah Stennett was listed as a producer herself, and 100% of the blame was placed on Peep's friends. And frankly, it worked. For a couple of years, they tricked everyone, including his mother. Peep's mother was not happy with his friends, publicly calling them out for multiple things, like saying they had stolen his clothes and more. But a couple of years later, after Pete passed, his mother had done her own homework and found out who was really responsible for Peep's passing, which led her to none other than First Access. So in October of 2019, Liza Womack, Lil Peep's mother, filed a 372-page lawsuit against First Access Entertainment in Los Angeles Superior Court, claiming wrongful negligence and a breach of contract for unspecified damages. The defendants were Peep's manager, Brian Ortega, and his tour manager, Belinda Mercer. And the suit laid out some mind-blowing details I spoke about a bit earlier that were hidden from the public until then. Furthermore,
oh wait,
Peep's
we
mother
just
also
died?
filed
Oh.
a lawsuit claiming First Access owed her $4 million that was owed to Lil Peep, and pleaded to the court she needed court intervention as soon as possible for her son's legacy, as her working relationship with Peep's label was dysfunctional due to it. To show you how dysfunctional, Smoke a Sack, Lil Peep's main producer, and one of his best friends honored Sarah Stennett on National Women's Day, stating, "Today is National Women's Day. I can't say how much I appreciate this particular woman, my mentor, who's also the godmother to my daughter," and posted a picture of him and Sarah Stennett, the woman Peep's mother was suing for her part in Peep's death. The whole time, Peep's mom was working tirelessly to release his music to all platforms, which involved clearing samples and other business dealings, something she had no experience in. Following Peep's mother's suit, First Access countered
she's a real one.
that Peep's mother selling merch was a breach of contract and tried to get the charges dropped. However, the judge sided with Peep's mother and approved every core accusation and set a date for the jury and trial. However, despite the trail of evidence, First Access was a legitimate company and the lawsuit wasn't going to be an easy win. Peep's mom's biggest hurdle was trying to get over the duty questions, which meant, did First Access Entertainment have a duty to prevent Lil Peep from obtaining or accessing substances? And it was possible because a court could reasonably decide that by providing a person with an addiction with prescription medication and illegal substances, they endangered his life, and that brought responsibility upon themselves. According to another legal
But that's
expert,
what they
if
did.
it was proved in court, it could have legal ramifications much worse than millions of dollars. There could be criminal charges for everyone involved.
Good.
The lawsuit showed that they were facilitating substances or bootleg substances without prescription. In fact, the same legal expert said Lil Peep's case was very similar to Michael Jackson's passing and famous lawsuit, except his management had hired a doctor. Peep's management was much dirtier. They were handing him substances under the table, which would likely influence a jury to find them responsible and guilty for Peep's passing. Following the lawsuit, First Access denounced the suit, saying, "The claim that First Access Entertainment, any of its employees, was somehow responsible for, complicit in, or contributed to Peep's passing is categorically untrue." They also said Peep's mother's lawsuit was groundless and offensive, and entirely baseless, misguided, and without merit. And even said it was 100% Peep's fault, saying, "It is extremely disappointing that Peep's mother would file this meritless lawsuit, since she is well aware of the numerous efforts made by First Access and Chase Ortega to steer her son away from his concerning
42.
lifestyle choices. Unfortunately, in spite of our best efforts, he was an adult who made his own decisions and opted to follow a different, more destructive."
Oh, that's
path.
shitty.
Even said that Peep's passing made her realize how important the work she was doing was, because she was saving lives. In an interview, she said, "It restored my faith in a higher power," adding that her and Peep's relationship made me understand there's a purpose to what I'm doing. It's not just music, it's a much bigger responsibility. However, the judge saw right through First Access's lies and disagreed.
Good.
There's no question there's a tribal issue as to whether Mercer provided the substances or not. If you're going to create an environment like that where substances are flowing, and hey, you don't have an actual life-saving device or any Narcan to help people who are going to have a problem with these substances, it seems to me you're creating a very dangerous situation here. And supported Pete's mother. I'm not saying that's what happened, but that's what Womack, Pete's mother, alleges. The fact that the defendants didn't give decent, adequate protection for that environment, I think that could add up a causation there. So despite First Access Entertainment's attempts to get the case dismissed, Pete's mom wouldn't budge and said, I want justice for Gus. That's why I'm doing this. Whatever form it takes, what I'm looking for is for people to be held accountable for their behavior. And it was something she had to do as a mother, and so that other young artists couldn't be exploited. This is something I must do as a mother. I feel very concerned that they not be exploited. What Gus had to live through is actually horrifying to me, and I'm not sure he's the only person his age in this situation. In 2021, a fan on Reddit comments, damn, this is nerve-wracking to watch. Can't imagine what it must be like for Liza.
Damn it.
Right, because that same year, Pete's mom did an interview where she revealed she'd almost passed twice during the lawsuit. I've had 2 strokes, and I'm not gonna until I take care of this matter. I'm going to live. I have a mission. And after 4 years, on February 14th, 2023, Lil Peep's mother and him settled his wrongful death lawsuit outside of court, and it never made it. And part of the deal were that the terms of the settlement were to be undisclosed. But on Instagram, they announced, great news for Lil Peep fans, his music will now be in the care of only his mother and brother and no one else. Today,
That's
Gus's
great.
music came home. From this day forward, his music will be in the care of his mother, brother, and no one else. It is a solemn moment for us as we reflect on the struggles of the past 5+ years. We are grateful to all of the fans, friends, professionals, and family who stood by us. We are all permanently changed by Gus's passing. We know he should be here in the world with all of us, creating, making, whatever he was supposed to make, but he is not. So we will protect his music with all of our strength. This is a very important day for us. So the lawsuit had been settled for an unknown amount of money, probably millions, and First Access returned all of Pete's music to his family. And the event definitely gave his family and loved ones closure. However, many fans were disappointed, as although there would be a lot more releases of Lil Peep's music, and First Access Entertainment could no longer make money off of him, no one was personally held responsible for the neglect that clearly occurred on the tour, and it never ended up being the precedent-setting case his mom originally wanted it to be, making change for upcoming artists in the industry. Thanks for watching. Bye!
Damn, I gotta like another video to watch. Okay, what's another one they got? Oop. Let's just go and visit real quick. That one's interesting.
Rappers are very peculiar. You have some who are horrible human beings, and you have others who are saints. Of course, most people are just listening to the music, so these horrible rappers often fly under the radar. Today, we'll be uncovering them. My name is Rashad Bashir, and these are rappers who became horrible criminals. The first rapper on this list who has by far some of the most disturbing crimes I've ever seen or heard of is Viper, who happened to be a meme rapper, and the details are quite shocking. On April 7th, 2023, officers were dispatched to a home that they were told perhaps had an individual locked inside one of the interior rooms. Or in other words, there was someone in there that was being held hostage. Of course, this immediately made headlines.
This is a story making national headlines for its shocking allegations.
A man arrested accused of holding a pregnant woman against her will for years. Tonight, police have a new problem. They can't find the alleged victim of this man, Lee Carter.
When police arrived on the scene, they heard a woman's voice coming from a window of the home, so their suspicions had been confirmed. And after speaking to the woman, they not only
Imagine not having incandescent on your SMG.
Officers spoke to the woman and found out that the man who had done this was Lee Carter, Viper's government name. And after rescuing her, she told them the full story behind what Viper had done to her.
We have also learned that the suspect is a well-known Houston rapper with a large social media following.
About 5 years prior, the woman was really struggling. She was pregnant and begging for money on the streets just to survive. That's when Viper pulled over and gave her a dollar bill. So far, so good, right? Well, it gets better. Just kidding. Because Viper then pulled over and asked the woman if she needed help. So Viper, being the upstanding citizen he was, told her he would help her and told her to get into his car. From there, the woman got into his car and he drove her to his home, where she had been held against her will for the past 5 years. This was already disgusting, but as I go further, the details will shock you. The court documents explain that the woman told police that Viper repeatedly forced her to do certain acts with her, wink wink, and stopped her from leaving the house by locking her in the garage, the only time she was allowed to leave temporarily, was when she had to shout.
We'll talk about
"Geez,
that.
This guy was sick." But that wasn't it, because she went into much further details in the court documents that were gut-wrenching. She explained that she never saw anyone else in the house while she was there, but she was practically in solitary confinement. However, you could hear Viper arguing with other women from time to time. But hey, 5 years is a long time. How was she not able to escape a single time? Well, she actually did, multiple times. However, every time, Viper would run after her, grab her, and return to the garage and lock her up. One time, she actually did escape, but she ended up in the hospital. And when Viper found out, he came to pick her up and lock her up in the garage again. This time, he put up boards on the exterior of the garage window to prevent her from escaping again. It was horrible. The woman said that she begged Viper to let her go daily, but was threatened with some pretty horrible stuff back. For example, Viper would force her to take substances and would make sure she physically could not leave. Of course, she didn't want to take any of these substances, but he forced her. But once again, this was still not the worst thing authorities found out. According to the victim, she was never even able to get a single proper meal over the entire 5-year period. Viper fed her chips and snacks for food instead, and by the time she was found by the police, she hadn't showered for weeks and was completely malnourished. So how did she finally get found and escape? Well, the woman was finally able to text the police because Viper allowed her to use his laptop, where she used the text application to contact 911
Oh,
and
yeah.
tell them she was being held against her will.
Houston police confirm receiving 8 calls for service to the house in the past year. In April, the woman messaged police for help through his laptop. When they arrived, they say she was filthy and weighed only about 70 pounds.
But
Damn.
so far, we just heard the story from the few details the woman was able to tell. What authorities found out turned out to be much more horrifying, if that's even possible. After hours of knocking on Viper's front door, asking if anyone was inside, police officers made forcible entry into the home.
Police move in, smashing through a window and opening a door. They're looking for a woman they believe had been locked up here for years. They found a dog and the TV was still on.
Keep in mind, authorities were trying to get in contact with the woman for quite a while now, and they were worried someone needed help.
We were very concerned that there could have been somebody in there that needed immediate assistance.
Of course, as I
God
said
damn,
earlier,
I'm missing every
something
shot.
would be true. A little too true. The police documents then stated that after getting in the house and rescuing the woman, they found a makeshift toilet inside the garage that did not flush, a mattress covered with vomit, assorted chips, and a few Twinkies. And that when they found her, the woman was extremely malnourished and weighing approximately 70 pounds with a horrible stench. Her clothes were extremely dirty, and she didn't have any shoes. When they found this, the department was pretty shocked, and they immediately went out to find Viper, who had been hiding inside a motel. However, unfortunately for him, that wouldn't last long, because the following Thursday of the dispatch, the Houston Police Department would arrest Viper.
The man who owns the house, 52-year-old Lee Carter, was arrested at a nearby motel yesterday.
He was then booked into Harris County Jail, where he was facing a charge of aggravated kidnapping. In court, a public defender told the judge that Viper had 7 children from 1 to 31 years old, and he was a real estate broker. The charges were so horrible that the courtroom was cleared before they were read.
The accusations against him are so concerning. A judge cleared the room today before reading aloud court documents and setting his bond at $100,000.
And the judge set his bail at $100,000, and Viper was ordered that from here on out, he would have no contact with the victim. Afterwards, the Houston Police Department made it clear that justice would be served.
It makes me sick as a human being, and I can tell you, as a police department, we are here for.
Oh, this is wave 50.
But what did Viper
I don't know, I actually need to lock in. This is wave 50. What is that, a torment? That's a tormentor. Ooh. That's not good. That's not good. Imagine not going in, or not reloading while you're in Viz. I'm out of heavy ammo. Damn it. Oh no, 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 don't die, don't die, don't die. We only got like a slither of health. Alright, there you go. Alright, back to the show.
Almost immediately, Viper denied the claims made against him.
Yeah, but the man facing those
Typical.
allegations denies those claims. It's a story with a lot of questions still left unanswered.
And claimed he was innocent.
Carter spoke briefly for KHOU to claim his innocence.
This is my son's mother's, but I'm innocent. I've only lived in the house and owned it for 13 months.
Afterwards, when he was on house arrest with his ankle monitor on, he would take to the internet and he maintained his character, taking to Twitter to maintain his innocence, writing, "I've only lived in my Perry house 13 months. Look at the tax records, do the math. All the allegations are false."
Wait, is this a god roll? Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Is this the god roll? Wait. What is that? Repulsor brace and destabilizing rounds? I'm pretty sure that's the god roll if I'm not mistaken. Hold on. Hmm?
Grant grenade energy. 50 waves got to the end on Warlock, and this is one example. I'm going to talk about the other two classes, but Feed the Void, Devour on grenade kills, Chaos Accelerate, Big Vortex. Remnants, lingering grenades last longer, instability, defeating targets with grenades grants volatile rounds to the Void weapon. Bob Ross rolls, because you can just paint on them, easy, just precise, stable. It's like you're drawing on them, it's crazy. Those are fun, but again, really good. And then we have the title, that's through Guardian Game, so in the third, it has Repulsor Brace. And why is that important? When you take a look at the other Void SMGs with this perk, Hero's Burden, it's in the fourth column. Tunnel Vision, Feeding Frenzy, well-rounded. Then we get to Unforgiven. What's cool about it is it's Repulsor Brace with Demolitionist. And I'm going to talk about this in a second, so this is really, really good. And then we have the title. That's through Guardian Game. So each year, it loses, it gains perks. 1 year, Repulsor's in the fourth. You can maybe pair it with Pugilist. The 22 version didn't have it. The 23 was in the fourth. But this year's, if you got one, yeah, we do have it in the third. And we do have some damage perks here. We have Swash, Surrounded, Vorpal. That could be okay, but with where I'm going, it doesn't do it like Recluse. And you get a small time frame to get something like this. And not to mention, I've always hated the title. That's just a personal thing. I never liked the 20 stability and things like that. But Recluse, easily accessible. Repulsor Brace is in the third. You can get it right now. Recluse has it in the third. So the second thing, since Repulsor's in the third, that means you can pair a damage perk with it in the fourth. And that's Master of Arms, Frenzy, Desperate Measures. But the next three all go together. The Origin trait, Indomitability. On a light subclass, you're granted Grenade Energy on kills. And I thought that I saw Chris Proctor say that it grants around 2.5% grenade when you get a kill, but the community's saying it's 5%. Regardless, you get kills with it, you're in a light subclass, you get grenade energy. That's cool. It's like a little demo without having demo. 2, Devour. Final blows restore health and grant grenade energy. This alone, just how we pair an incandescent solar weapon with like adding more Scorch or Volt Shot Jolt on Arc and Amplify. We have a weapon on Void that when you get Devour, each kill that you get grants extra grenade energy on kills, and we have a weapon that's adding another accelerant of getting grenade energy on kills. And then finally, this is a fragment, defeating targets with grenades grants volatile rounds to your Void weapon. So this loop right here with Recluse, as an example, I took a Repulsor Brace Master of Arms Recluse through Legend Onslaught. 50 waves, got to the end on Warlock. And this is one example. I'm going to talk about the other two classes, but Feed the Void, Devour on grenade kills, Chaos Accelerant, Big Vortex. Remnants, Lingering Grenades last longer,
Wait, it
and
might be
stability.
Master of
Defeating
Arms.
targets with grenades grants volatile rounds to the Void weapon. Starvation, picking up an orb or Void Breach grants Devour. Undermining, Void grenades weaken targets. So Recluse to me, and again, my advice, is 110% all about grenade Devour. It is. Because I took a Controverse Hold Warlock, and that accelerates everything even faster. Hits grant grenade energy. The loop with Recluse, Repulsor being in the third, you're going to throw that grenade. It's going to get downs. Recluse now has volatile rounds. You're going to get kills on those enemies. You have Repulsor Brace for an Overshield, and you're going to have a damage perk to work with all that. And while you have Devour up, Overshield, kills restore health, kills grant you grenade energy. Even more so because you have Indomitability. Now my case is Master of Arms here, but it's also going to be with Frenzy, especially Desperate Measures. With how you can flow with Devour and Indomitability, you can get off some nades and melee, so get to a ×3 stack for 30% more damage on Recluse. Using that extra damage to down enemies quicker to get your grenade faster because of Devour and Indomitability. But with this one, Weaken Vortexes, it downs them even faster. You get volatile rounds, you spread volatile, you get all those things. The Overshield, it's all working well. The big thing, the Overshield, Recluse doing more damage to down enemies, Devour and Indomitability giving chunks of grenade energy, so you can go do it again. And all of this gels, because if you use something like Funnel Web, when you're close to a grenade, it doesn't have Indomitability. There's no Demolitionist. It's not going to get there fast. Recluse gets that
Fair. Wait, what's Master of Arms again? Master of Arms, Master of Arms. Okay, it just improves the weapon damage for a short time. That's like meh. What do people think about okay, it's the second out of the 8. The Master of Arms is number 1. Well, let's see. Volatile. Avoid debuff grants an overshield. And about the grenade energy. I need that. I need that. Need that. I will just upgrade both and see how it does. So I kind of get an idea of how it works for this one. But let's upgrade this one. It's not even 1810, but Oh wait, the recoil was even better. No, recoil was the same. Arrowhead brake, don't need it. Increases range. I will get high caliber. Okay, let's upgrade this one for range. What do I have on the other one? Just major? Yeah, major spec. Really, I should have minor spec on it, to be honest with you. And this should have major spec. It does have major spec. Need to put something in a vault. Edge Transit is like... It's supposed to be used for like... Hold on. Maybe I'm using it wrong. That's what it is. For boss weapons. Deal damage with all equipped weapons within a short time. To give this weapon a damage boost. With all equipped weapons? I mean, could still kind of do that. Defeating targets with another weapon before drawing this one transfers ammo to the magazine. Okay, I see. I'm gonna drop into another one. Let's see how this one does.
Nice, bro. And at this point, it was clear.
A lot is going to come out of this case once it's unveiled.
Afterwards, his lawyer also spoke and explained that Viper and the woman were in a mutual relationship, and she had agreed to do everything, and even said that because they had a kid together, it was okay.
They've been together for years in a mutually consensual relationship, which is 100% legal. In fact, the complainant and my client have a 3-year-old son together. For whom I've already been provided the birth certificate.
He also said that she had mental issues, so she couldn't be trusted.
Oh, wow.
Kidnap anyone. The complaining witness has had some mental history issues.
You've also probably noticed a lot of news channels covering this as well, while Viper stood his ground and attacked all of them, writing, "All news channels will apologize to me publicly after my exoneration or be sued." So Viper was clearly not going to back down no matter how much evidence was thrown at him. But of course, the victim was still locked up and
wait.
Going to back down no matter how much evidence was
Well, what the fuck is that on your head? You need to take that shit off.
thrown at him.
Oh my
But
god.
of course, the victim was still locked up.
Wait another goddamn minute.
Down, no matter how much evidence was thrown at him. But of course.
Alright, so I mean I got a pretty big forehead. That's fine, but
So Viper was clearly not going to back down no matter how much evidence was thrown at him. But
like real slow. No, that's
for my
oh, a little bit faster. Come on. There it is. Damn, that shit quick. There we go. All right. So you mean to tell me you got 65% loading, and you still keep this patch, and you got a bald spot here? Couldn't be me. I'll just shave that shit off. I would just cut the whole head.
Of course,
Fuck
the
it.
victim was still locked up in a house in a neighborhood where other people had lived. How did nobody see or hear what was going on and call the cops? Well, many neighbors heard and saw the signs, but just couldn't quite put it all together. For example, this one neighbor once said,
"A gal comes crawling out that window just there with the boards over it, just clawing her way out. Pregnant, 8 months."
and I have no idea how this guy batted an eye to this, but Viper did do some pretty clever things, and he also remembered some unusual activity very late at night.
Anything unusual? Hear anything?
Well, yeah,
weird?
everything always happened at 3 o'clock in the morning. It was very weird.
Like what? What do you mean?
Just stuff moving around, backing up to the house and moving people from the front into the garage. It was very crazy.
Viper would also hire certain people, such as a landscaper, to take away attention from any weird noises from what was going on in the house. After the
Oh,
arrest,
wow.
the landscaper was like, "Oh."
That's what I'm now I'm going back and rewinding everything. I'm like, that's why it was so bad. That's why I was feeling like that.
Later, he explained that he would clean up unimaginable filth, and here was why he thought Viper hired him, which was pretty smart for a criminal.
Because I feel like he used me just to keep him, out the limelight. Because if I keep cleaning up the property.
So after all of this, you're probably thinking that many of Viper's cult fans came to his defense. However, that wasn't really the case. It's safe to say after this happened, fans weren't exactly shocked that Viper did something like this, as he did have a pretty strong reputation for being weird, not just the bad kind. One fan wrote, "It's always the ones you most expect." But they weren't just writing little tidbits. They were genuinely enraged that Viper wasn't getting what they thought he deserved. For example, one person wrote, "Bond of 100K is insanely low for this. Dude, I can't even say that word for 5 years and she comes out 70 pounds. What the flip?" And most believed he should be put away for good. Feel like this is the kind of thing that should result in a life sentence. Stealing 5 years of someone's life while subjecting them to untold horrors, that's a level of sadism unworthy of rehabilitation that I'm comfortable removing from society forever. And you see, this was for good reason, because Viper was known to have dark rumors surrounding him among his fans, but they were never really taken seriously.
Man,
Viper's
this
feud
dude
was
got
filled
all
with
the worst
substances and gang
haircuts.
activities, and he admitted many times to selling candy, which he even later started doing himself. But of course, none of this was an excuse for his behavior. Before the allegations, Viper had a cult fan base who would do anything for him and genuinely loved his music, and Viper would take advantage of this to the max. It was a known fact that Viper would scam fans for merch, vinyls, and all sorts of merchandise. In fact, for fans, it was an inside joke, as he was known to do things such as rip his vinyl covers front and back and sell them separately. But he was also just a very weird guy, and here's an example of that. A fan once described an interaction he had with him and said, "Viper is a legend. My friend purchased an autographed CD, and after 2 months of it still not showing up, he finally got in contact with him to see what the deal was. He apologized and replied saying he ran out
Wait,
of
there's
CDs,
no
but
enemies?
as soon as he gets more made, he'd ship it out immediately. 3 days later, he got a pack in the mail. Viper had sent him an autographed box set of National Treasure Saga. That's literally a random movie, if you didn't know. But overall, he was just a bad person. Once Viper's fans realized he was having trouble selling and shipping products, so he made his own and told Viper he would send him some. Viper responded and said, "Nice, how many are you sending my family? 100, right? Send me 100 and I'll let you print an extra 30 for yourself to do whatever you want. But if you don't, I will file federal piracy charges on you with number and name," which is just super weird. He even scammed for live shows, just literally did not show up to shows one day, out of the blue. Another one of his ex-wives said he was a complete deadbeat. To his fan base, however, at the time at least, this just
Damn, it's worse than I
But you see,
expected. Oh
this is
my
just
god.
scratching the surface. Years ago, a fan catfished Viper with text from a girl who was allegedly not 18 years old, and what followed was not exactly pretty. Here's what the girl who wasn't 18 said. "Dear Viper, I'm your biggest fan. I just wanted to thank you for the inspiration you've given me. I've always wanted to see you live. If you ever do a live concert, I will fly to it. XOXOXO," and a ton of heart emojis. Viper responded with 2 very straightforward questions. "Thanks. What grade are you in? What town are you in?" He then replied by saying, "I am right now going into my last year of high school. I live in Kansas City, Missouri. Right now, I'm listening to French Maid serving me, and it's fire. I'm really enjoying it. I hope you know you have been such a big influence on my life." Viper, completely ignoring what she said, responded with, "Are you a girl? And if so, can you please DM me?"
Damn.
Come on, bro. And then said, "OMG, you're adorable. Please tell me you don't have a boyfriend."
Oh my
Viper
God.
responded with, "I've never dated anyone. Nobody has ever inspired me enough. You know how high school boys are." Viper said, "So you were a virgin?" They then went back and forth till Viper said, "I'd love to spend time with you though, and I'd make you very happy and very rich. In the meanwhile, let's make a pact to talk at least every other day and be boyfriend and girlfriend. But you can still go to prom, lol, so I don't lose you before it's time to set up your colleges. Deal?" Jeez,
What
this guy
the
was
fuck?
fucked. The troll then
Oh
acted
yeah,
like
that's
it was the
crazy.
daughter's parents. "Who the is this? Why are you texting my daughter? She is only, if you don't stop texting her, you don't want to know what will happen. I'm blocking you from her phone, and if I ever find out you were texting her again, you are done." This was Viper's response. 17 is legal, pops. But at the time, instead of canceling him, it became a meme in the community, and there are a lot of
That's
rumors
crazy.
that this was a reoccurring thing. For example, one time, a fan that was a web developer offered to make Viper a website. You'd think he'd be grateful, right? Well, rather than that, he tried to get with his niece. Here are the text messages.
Huh?
Viper wrote, "If anyone asks you, you tell them you are my girlfriend and you have a boyfriend. Me, Lee Carter. And I literally love you. Love." He then sold her a dream horribly. "I see you're from Illinois. Cool. Yes, your uncle is really cool. Yes, our underground scene is off the chain here. I own several companies also. I don't know if you know, but I'm a real estate broker. In addition to being a rap artist, the big money is in real estate. And I'm going to get you involved in it because I need a real estate agent in Illinois. So I'm going to pay for your Illinois real estate license, and you will make $20,000 per house. Plus, I'm going to give you stock in my real estate companies worth $1 million. We will work out the details of all of this." When the uncle, the web developer, found out, he cut off all communication and was really mad, saying, "Yeah,
I've trusted you with my niece, and you're trying to have with her."
I still have no idea how this guy did not get
My
killed.
God.
These were past allegations, and looking back, all of this was starting to make sense. As for the developing story about Viper, recently a news story was broken. In the house where the woman was allegedly held for years, another person's body was found. Yikes. So Viper's
Oh,
story
wow.
isn't over. However, the next rapper's most definitely is. The next rapper on this list is the one and only Sileno. Now watch me whip, whip, now watch me
Oh?
whip. We all remember that period in 2015 when the Watch Me Whip challenge took over the internet and even real life. Not only did it absolutely obliterate the charts, hitting number 3 on Billboard, and also sitting there for 6 weeks, it also took the rapper Sileno up with it. He had TV deals, played shows around the globe, and had the world in his palms. But years later, that fairy tale turned into a nightmare. On January 21st, 2021, police officers responded to a call in the residential area in DeKalb County, Georgia. The witnesses said something about hearing gunshots. When the police arrived at the scene, they found a man named Frederick Roots bleeding on the street from being shot in 2 of his body parts that, let's just say, you don't want to be shot in, and he would pass almost instantly. Detectives then gathered security videos from the homes in the neighborhood, and they noticed that several cars were quickly driving away from the crime scene. Those same detectives also found 8 bullet casings. At the moment, it wasn't clear who the main suspect was, or even what the motive of the crime was, but they did find the main suspect before long. Sileno. Sileno was then booked. In court, his lawyers argued that he had also done a lot of charity work and positive things for his community, including a video encouraging kids to take the National Education Assessment of Educational Progress exam. I don't even know what that means. As well as an anti-vaping campaign, but the judge was like, hell no.
New tonight, an Atlanta rapper who rose to fame with a one-hit wonder is now charged with his cousin. DeKalb County Police arrested Ricky Hawk today. You might know him by his stage name Silento. He's accused of his cousin to death last month.
To most people who weren't fans of Sileno, and by that I mean pretty much everyone, no offense, this was a huge shock.
Honestly.
How could someone who had made such a wholesome piece of music commit such a horrible crime? Well, if you paid attention to his life after Watch Me Whip, which once again is almost no one, it also makes sense. You see, Sileno first ran into legal issues back in 2017, fresh off of his worldwide hit. That year, Sileno was ordered to not leave the UAE or the United Arab Emirates due to a business. The grounds of the dispute were that Sileno did not show up for the 2 shows that he had to perform at, and the owner wanted to recover the performance fees, travel, and marketing costs, which were at an estimated $80,000. Court ruling ordered Sileno to pay the money, and it seemed like the owner was dead set on that happening, because on the 20th of February, a travel ban was placed on Sileno, and he was commanded to surrender his passport to the court until the money was paid off. However, a representative of Sileno's in the Middle East explained that the allegations were not very clear and the promoter himself was very guilty of not living up to his end of the deal. According to the representative, Thai Leno did not cancel any shows at all. The rapper only learned of the travel ban against him on Wednesday, after he had finished a show in Dubai. Thai Leno, who couldn't pay, then posted a link to his Twitter page encouraging his fans to donate to his fundraiser so that he could return to America again, writing, "I'm raising money for Free Thai Leno. Click to donate." It's unsure what happened, but he did get to go back to America, so it was probably settled. However, this was an instance of Thai Leno just being scummy. It wasn't horrifying. Well, years later, in 2020, things really started to foreshadow what Thai Leno would go through. In 2020, Thai Leno was booked in Santa Ana for inflicting corporal injury on a spouse or cohabitant in a domestic incident, and he was charged and posted bond the same day. Afterwards, on Twitter, it was suggested that his girlfriend allegedly leaked some very awkward or weird images of him, if you catch my drift. But that was nothing compared to what would happen next, because the very next day, after the images were leaked, Thai Leno was arrested.
Silento was wandering the streets wielding a hatchet, and he walked into a random home looking for his girlfriend.
Apparently, after that leak, Thai Leno was furious, or just got into a fit of psychosis, because the very next day, Thai Leno was wandering the streets wielding a hatchet. You can Google that if you don't know what that is, and walked into a random home looking for his girlfriend who leaked the pics. The owner of the home was actually still inside, and they were with their family. However, luckily, they were armed and were able to stop Thai Leno. Right after, Thai Leno's friend arrived at the house and said that the rapper was not supposed to be there, and they sped off. Unfortunately for them, LAPD officers chased Thai Leno a block down and booked him, charging him with 2 counts of assault and a deadly weapon. He then posted bail once again. But that wasn't it. Dang, he was really going crazy in 2020, both literally and figuratively. 2 months later, Thai Leno was arrested again for speeding.
Rapper Salento was arrested this weekend for going 143 miles per hour on
Damn.
85. Police pulled over the rapper, whose real name is Ricky Lamar Hawk, on 85 South just before the Claremont Road exit on Friday.
He was pulled over by an officer at 3 a.m. for driving at 143 miles per hour in his BMW. Thai Leno tried to explain to the officer that he didn't break any laws, and in fact, he had to drive this fast because he didn't want to get chased by fans, and explained he wasn't a regular person.
Because I can follow everywhere I go. But that gives you no right to be doing 143. If it's like 10 cars following me, I can't do 143 because I'm not a regular person.
It didn't matter.
What?
The officers arrested him and booked him in jail.
You are under arrest for reckless driving. Yeah, you're doing 143.
Once again, he posted bond immediately.
Because you're not a regular person, you can go 140.
This all probably seems quite crazy, but it really wasn't. You see, although Thai Leno had reached levels of fame...
Hey, thanks for the follow, Caramel?
And success most artists could only dream of, his single was topping iTunes, and he got a plaque months later, as well as being nominated for multiple awards and made a bunch of TV appearances. But even back then, Thai Leno's mental health was seriously lacking. He even expressed that he was having serious struggles with mental health, taking a break from performing and making music. And he even made television show appearances to speak about his mental health. However, you can never blame your actions on mental health, especially if that would only be more apparent in this next rapper.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, Walmart got this shit bumping right now.
The final rapper on this list is none other than Lil Boom, a once famous meme rapper. He had a lot of popular meme songs such as Sad Guy Hours, F Steph Curry, etc. However, a couple of years ago, he fell off, and ever since then, he's been old news. But Lil Boom wasn't just known for being a meme rapper.
I don't know most of these people. I don't know.
Of DJ Academics and
Viper, Lil Boom. I know Silento because watch me Nate.
Of 2021, police responded to a call from a Walmart located in Ocala, Florida. The call was due to a man inside a Walmart who was seen taking photos and touching people who weren't 18 of the opposite gender very inappropriately. That man was none other than Lil Boom.
Oh yeah, right there. Okay, pause it.
Upon arriving at the Walmart, the police made contact with a man who stated that his daughters were the ones that were touched in a very, very, very weird way. The police then met them, and neither of them were 18 years old. After speaking with them, they explained that they were in the produce section with the rest of their family nearby when a man in his 20s, aka Lil Boom, this wasn't known at the time by the way, ended up approaching them and touched one of their with a grab in motion. The man then continued with the other daughter, by the man I mean Lil Boom, and ended up touching her as well and continued to walk away. Police also spoke to a witness who said he saw a tall black male between 20 and 30 years old with an afro-style hair, wearing a long-sleeve blue shirt, red pajama pants, and a surgical mask, which matched Boone's description perfectly. By then, they had enough evidence to take further action, so after the victim's father observed him exiting the parking lot in a red sedan, they went after him. They even identified the suspect as Lil Boom from his Instagram. And judging by the video, Boom seemed to know he was absolutely screwed.
Recording. Okay. So you know you are going to be placed under arrest. Okay, so I'm not going to put the handcuffs in the back, so I'll just put them in the front. So just put your hands together like you're praying. Perfect.
He cooperated perfectly.
Yeah, I actually need that phone.
It's the blue one with the case on it.
Perfect. Is that too tight? Is that too tight?
It's the one with the rabbit on it. That's my phone.
Alright.
Yeah, that one. That one. That's the one. Yeah.
And was placed under arrest.
So come over here and go ahead and take a seat in my car. You don't have anything on you, do you? Okay, I'm gonna search you real quick. Just put your hands up here.
But even after all of this evidence, Lil Boom would still not let it fly, and took the academic stream, trying to vindicate himself. However, he wasn't exactly doing himself any favors. He started by explaining that if he had done what was alleged, why was he charged with battery?
I was charged with the battery, bro. If I was out here touching ass, I would have a crime.
Many took this as a reasonable response, because, hey, what do we know about this side of the legal system? And it seemed like he made a very good point. So at that point,
But you were on
everyone was like,
camera.
okay, we can get behind this. Well, not really, because what came next was a video that turned out to be even more incriminating evidence.
On September 19th, 2021, officers responded to a Walmart safety alert involving a customer and taking pictures.
Oh my god.
The suspect happened to be the rapper Lil Boom. Officers initiated the investigation with these disturbing details.
Apologies for not rolling out the red carpet. I've been preoccupied.
Haven't we all? What's our situation?
The techies
Oh wait, you probably can't even hear me.
The Vex have since fortified their position.
Then let's cut them down and take back what's ours.
Hey, can you hear me? Alright, that works.
Can you hear me? SpongeBob SquarePants. Okay, I'm here to kill stuff with you.
Which expansion did you get?
Something light.
Oh, you got Lightfall. Okay. Alright, let's go.
So what we doing?
Oh, kill shit go.
Okay. But is this my world? Like, I don't even know what's going on in my world. Like,
Yeah, this is your world. I'm on your fire team.
Afterwards, Lil Boom was confronted
it
for
would be
this,
better
and
if
he
I
gave
were
the
in
same
your
excuse.
fire team so that we could at least do things that are relevant.
Well, no, because I don't mind helping.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I don't care about my world.
Oh, okay.
I got the game to help you.
We can after this.
Got my face.
Rest in peace, Gatekeeper.
Yeah, give him stabby stab.
Don't mind me, I'm just shooting at nothing.
A good start, but there are more Vex gathered around Riven's remains. The Techians need a fragment of those remains to cast their spell.
A spell
Going
to
this way.
Are you sure about this, Petra?
I'm sure that I trust my queen's judgment.
Well, your queen's judgment is trash.
You got shit for brains. I'ma slap you.
Basically. Watch out for those wing things, they like to fly at you. Okay, that works.
I can barely hear you, but that may be because we're like in the in-game chat rather than like in the party chat where I could like turn you up, you know?
Well, yeah, but also the sounds and everything is like really loud. Like you have to turn it down. I have everything cranked up to 100 in this game.
Time to visit Riven's corpse. A shame I wasn't around to see the killing blow.
We never should have done it. She set a trap and I walked right into it. My desire for vengeance blinded me to her schemes.
Sounds like very bad judgment of a queen, huh?
Yeah. Well, actually, this is the queen assistant, if I'm not mistaken. It's like the right hand.
Not the left?
Not the left.
It's almost like you know where we're going.
Yeah, I do. Just a little bit.
That got their attention. Don't let them near Riven.
Got it. Let them near Riven.
So kill them.
I heard let them near Riven. I didn't hear, prevent them from
Well, I
touching
don't know who Ribbon is.
Ribbon is the monstrosity behind us that looks like a whole grass creature. Watch out.
I'ma smack you. Whoop, well.
That's the last of them. Retrieve the fragment and bring it to the chamber. I'll hail Queen Mara.
Alright, let's go.
I was about to say I don't see you in front of me, so I don't know if I'm going the right way.
Yeah, you are in front of me. Ignore everything you see here. Just keep running. Just keep running. Just keep running.
I'll fight you with my face. Okay, that was a bad idea.
Gotta jump on these platforms.
Woo. Nope.
Well done, Guardian. Deliver what my Techeuns require, and they will open a portal to the Wall of Wishes as they begin to conjure Riven.
Oh, you went down. Okay.
Yeah, I went down the portal. Or went down the circle.
Your deep sight will reveal Savathun's wish. Once Riven grants it, we can at last pursue the witness.
Saying he simply just didn't do it.
In the video, could you just explain for me?
I didn't understand it the first time I did it, but I just did it. Just, you know.
So you just happened to shoot?
Yeah, I did, yeah. I was like, I don't know what else to do. I just shot him.
Like Connect 4 or some shit.
That's what I thought too.
I mean, how about not sleep for centuries then? Then it might not be so rude. How about you not be a lazy sack of shit, and then it wouldn't seem rude.
Oh, this is the one that got. She dead.
Oh.
It's like the ghost of her talking.
She's dead.
I don't know.
How you doing the complainos if you ain't got no voice?
Yeah, I don't know how you complainos if you're deados.
Can we hop in party chat so I can hear you?
Wait, you actually can't hear me?
Oh, I can, but it's very faint because, like, I can't adjust the volume difference between you and.
Leave us.
Well, actually, say something now.
Something now.
Okay, now. How about now?
How about now?
Okay, yeah, now. It's
You
just
have
like the game volume is
yeah.
overpowering.
I was gonna
Like
say
with
they
the in-game chat.
Yeah, they turn everything up to like 100, so you have to turn all that down when you're in voice chat.
I'm assuming you're talking, but I can't.
Oh my god. Okay, all right.
Lest you forget, I am dead.
Wait, can I?
As are the rest of my kind. The Vanguard made sure of it. I need no reason to refuse your wish, only a reason to grant it. What could you possibly offer to entice my cooperation? It wasn't enough for your champions to slay me, but then you saw to the destruction of all my eggs. Well, not all of them.
Like the one in Savathun's spire.
One of many, hidden within my lair, awaiting from your vengeful eyes. But if you were to secure them on my behalf, then you would also secure your heart's desire.
And ensure that the Ahamkara live to terrorize us once again. Very well, Riven. We have struck a bargain.
Alright, can you hear me? Can you hear me? um
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Party chat. That's probably why.
Oh, okay. Wait, party chat, huh?
Yeah, I invited you to a party so
On
that I could like
Xbox?
turn your volume up. Yeah.
We probably gotta do the what is it called? Probably gotta do Discord because yeah. Hold on.
Okay. Which Discord you want to hop in?
I mean, it don't matter. We can do. Don't we have a separate game one for the guild?
We should.
All right.
Yeah, just go to Primordial and General.
Yeah. One second. Where is my display? Here it is. Ugh. Oh, it's natural talent. Wait, where's Primordial? Wait, where's Primordial?
Hello?
Hello.
Okay, there we go.
I'm just letting you know this right now. It's probably still gonna be louder.
So I'm just gonna go hop in another one.
Just go to orbit. Oh.
Go to orbit.
Yeah, you bring up your assistant or whatever, and you hold down B. I think it's B.
No. Oh, why?
It's Y. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing with my hands.
From your perspective,
And then you just hover on my name, and you can make me the fire team leader. You're 1810. What is the recommended for this one? Where is it
According to
actually?
Snow, I need to rank up to unlock some other slot that'll get me the rest of the way there.
You should already have it if you're 1810. Wait, no. You should have the artifact now. Unless you had to go talk. So we did the quest to give you the artifact. You just had to talk to the queen. But
No, my artifact's still locked. Seasonal artifact. It's got a little lock over it.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You still have to go talk to the lady.
The Lady of the Lake.
Yep. Lady of the lake. Yeah. It's 1810. We should be good. Huh? We gotta do the quest. We just did the quest. Hold on. No.
Useless.
No, you're good.
Worthless.
Let's go see if you can go talk to the lady of the lake.
okay, I'm gonna explain my perspective. Okay, for one, I did not touch. You can't show me no video of me doing that because I didn't.
He then said he was actually buying something for a birthday party.
You would hear the police say, "Oh, he probably did it right there. He probably did it."
Does
right there.
the 12 difference between 1810 and 1822 make that big of a difference?
Oh yes. Like 10 increments are crazy. I even say 5 increments is crazy, but the 10 increment creep is crazy.
So does your gear, like all your gear, go up to 1822?
You have to make it go. No. It adds up to it. Well, actually, hold on. Wait, I don't think that's how it works because it's like an average kind of thing.
What's the highest thing you have equipped?
Highest thing I have equipped is it's probably the artifact that makes it go to 1822 because it's the artifact, the one that's locked for you. That's what allows me to go to 1822. I just keep leveling up by doing missions and stuff. Yeah.
I like this gun though. It shoots little rockets after you shoot them. It's like pew pew.
You have the Quicksilver?
I have Quicksilver Storm.
Yep, you have the Quicksilver.
Pew pew.
Yeah, pew pew. Okay, follow me. Let me see if you could talk to the lady.
And I got some kind of snooper rifle that just makes stuff blow up when you hit it. So okay.
Is there a prompt to talk to this lady right here?
Yep.
Alright. See if you get it then.
Riven. Is that Riven's Wishes 1?
I don't even know what it's called, to be honest with you.
Riven's Wishes 2.
There should be a quest that you
Riven's
accept.
Wishes 3.
Oh lord.
Riven's Wishes
Are they
Wishes
bounties?
5, 6. No.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah, it was
no.
given all of them.
Looking for bounties. Hold on. What if I can just do something? How do I go to the thing? I might need to pass
just
the.
acquired something from her.
Oh, okay. Was it the artifact? You just check it and it should be unlocked. It should be already there, actually.
Yep, it was the
Okay, all right. I think
now,
that's
1813.
Oh,
Okay.
see, now we're talking.
Now we're cooking with biscuits.
Cooking with biscuits.
So what do I do with it?
Cooking with grease. If you
Oh,
click on
you
it,
upgrade the artifact.
yeah. So you should be able to
Should I
select.
just upgrade this one?
Yeah, just like select all the perks you can, because the way that it works is you basically keep selecting perks until it unlocks the next section. That took me like a day to figure out because it's so non-intuitive.
Is there any one in particular I should prioritize over the other?
Basically based on
Like
your
auto
build.
rifle, because that's what I'm using right now.
Oh
So I
yeah,
assume I'd pick the auto rifle.
yeah. So in terms of the weapon, it's whatever you use, but the other ones it start becoming like more based around your subclass and your playstyle. Like I went ahead and just did all of the ones except the piercing sidearm, just so I can unlock the other sides and go from there.
Oh yeah, because I gotta spend 3 or 4 points just to unlock the next thing anyways. Are
Yeah,
all of these active? Like, or do you have to pick what's active?
all of them are active. When you click on them, they're active.
Okay. Is that blast radius? I can't read.
Most of mine are tied towards solar. You do that?
So you said solar?
Yeah, most of my so they have different artifacts. They're different seasons. The season right now is tailored towards more stasis, which is the ice class, the ice subclass version, and the fire subclass. So
So I'm playing striker.
is that fire? It should have like an icon of fire or whatever. When you go towards
Whenever
your
I'm in
class, yeah, it should be above your weapon.
above my weapon, it looks like a ninja star, and it's like light blue.
That's arc. That's lightning.
Okay. That makes sense because the ability I've been using is like thunderclap, and I've been thunderclapping cheeks.
Yep.
So which one? Flame, fiber, and freeze. So I probably
uh,
wouldn't pick that one.
between the fire one
On
and
the
the
second
freeze
row.
one. Uh, eh?
On the second row of the artifact, I'm asking which one should I pick.
Oh, it's up to you. So like I said, it depends on what you're playing. So like, I mean, you probably don't even have stasis. You probably need to do the quest. So I just pick fire stuff, and then make sure your subclass is fire.
But I like my thunderclap.
Oh, it increases your damage output when you go towards or you what is it? When you have a build for fire or have a build for ice. But right now you only have fire. But it's up to you. It
Is
does
there
make your
not one
damage
that
better.
unlocks for thunder? Like, is there not a thunder one in there?
So like I said, depending on the season, that's what subclasses that get the bonus damage from the artifact.
Oh, so it's like this season these classes are good.
Yeah, this season it's basically like BDL. Oh, this season Striker's
That
good.
kinda
This
sucks.
season Kunoichi's good. I mean, you can still do damage, but you do extra damage. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nanotech tracer rockets. Does that affect my gun?
Gotta find what you
It
talking
says
about.
improves benefits provided by the sundering nano mutations and nanotech tracer rockets.
Is that?
That,
Are you reading from the Quicksilver? Maybe.
No, I was reading from the artifact upgrades.
What's the name of the artifact?
It is the Queen's foil sensor.
Queen's foil sensor. Is that the end?
I only have one artifact.
No. That's the name of the fucking artifact. The name of the the name of the fuck is it? The name of
Ability?
the ability, like the little square thing.
Oh
Was
yeah,
just
that's what I was asking. So if it's called the name of the ability, it's in the second row, second one from the bottom, or second column, second row from the bottom. It's called Origin Perk
okay.
Specialization.
Okay. Improves
And it
benefits provided
says
by sundering nano munition and nanotech tracer rockets.
and nanotech
So
tracer rockets.
if
So would that
you,
improve Quicksilver? Because it
yeah,
uses rocket
exactly,
tracers.
exactly, yeah.
Okay. I'll go with that one. Because I had 4 artifact things to spend, so I could get to the second row.
Yeah, that's how it works. You gotta spend. I mean, like I said, I just basically got all the hand cannon, the bow, auto rifle, pulse rifle, so that I could be able to, mess with the other ones.
Okay. And then I guess now we'll just do whatever you need to do, and I'd assume it's gonna kind of level up as we go.
Yeah. A solar build? Yeah, a solar build. Wait. No. Okay, let me make you a fire team lead and just. You should.
Don't do it.
No,
I don't
no.
know what I'm doing.
Because I need. I'm gonna walk you through it, but
What do I do with my hands?
I need you to finish that mission. It's called Wishing All the Best. So, let's see. Go to Director. Go to Quest.
Director. Open director. Okay. And then go to Quest.
Yeah. Seasonal.
Lightfall, the Spark. Oh.
Should be the first
Like
little
season
first
quest
section.
or the season page?
It should say seasonal next to. Well, it should be a featured quest. It should be called seasonal.
So on the featured quest, I see a Spark of Hope, Lightfall, Feats of Bravery, and New Light Armor Requisition.
There's no seasonal? Okay, alright. So, you see the little sub things, the little mini squares on your
Yeah, if you
left
go down,
side?
yeah.
You should go to seasonal
I
and
can-
you should be able to see it.
Exotics, playlist.
It should be above playlist.
Oh, Season of the Wish.
Yeah, Season of the Wish.
Okay.
You should see Wishing All
And
the
then-
Best.
Yep, I see that one.
Alright, go ahead and track that. We're going to need to keep going until we can arrive at what I'm doing because it's not letting me, even though you have the artifact. So I don't know. We're just gonna do that because that's where I'm at
So
right
how do
now.
I know where I need to go for the quest? Because
So-
there's markers all over these fucking planets.
So if you go to destination, there should be like a blinking. Oh shit! What? How many quests do you have tracked right now?
Can you track multiple?
Yeah, you can track multiple, but.
Okay, then let's. Oh, yep. I'm like, I don't know. Where the fuck you
Okay,
want me to go.
go to.
The air thing lit up.
Let's see. Oh shit. Okay.
Okay, I tracked them, and I should just be tracking the one now.
Yeah, it should be like
Okay.
at
So I
HELM.
see gold. So there's gold icons on a lot of things. And
Yeah, don't
then
pay attention to
there's
those.
one green one.
All right, where's the green one?
It's at Helm.
All right, we're going to Helm. That's what we're looking for. It should lit up like a Christmas tree.
Yeah, that's why I was like, he said go to the light, and I'm like, but
What
there's
light?
no lights.
Which light?
It's fucking, a nice clear night out in the plains of Texas with the stars all bright.
Yeah.
Bro. And at this point,
So
it was
follow the green marker, okay? It's like, what do I do with my hands? I played some game mode with Snow the other day
Crucible.
where it's like 2 separate teams
Crucible.
racing to kill a boss.
Oh, that's I think that's a Crucible. That's like Vanguard or something. That's Gambit. What's one of them? But yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
All
There's
right. Now just
something
pull
over
up your
there.
assistants, and basically when you pull up your assistant, it basically tells you where you need to go. Like the ones that's blinking is what you want to pay attention to.
What? There's like 5 things blinking.
There's 5 things blinking. All right. So I'm pretty sure that this one right here is probably blinking. Is this blinking over here?
Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Oh, yep, that's one of the icons. Yep.
All right.
So there's one up there. But when I don't have this up, I see an icon through the wall over there. So I'm assuming
Okay, that's
the one I
probably the
need to
one.
go
That's
through.
one's like, "Hey, over here, dumbass."
Hey, you dumbass, get that fucking bitch ass over. Just go. Oh.
Yeah,
Okay,
you just go
alright.
through the portal. This is the ribbon. This is ribbon.
Blinky. This is Ribbit.
Yeah, this is ribbon.
Sure. Except.
Oh Lord.
Okay, she got bounties.
We don't
Says
want to
they
pay attention
expire
to
in
the.
a few hours.
You should have a quest. Does it not give you a quest?
Let's see. Apologies.
Very good. Flatulence is accepted. Accepted.
It's accepted behavior. So, this quest that I'm tracking right now says search the river's eggs in River's lair. Search for Rivet's eggs in Rivet's lair. Is what this is saying to do.
I think we
Are these
go
cubes its
upstairs.
eggs?
No. I think we go upstairs.
Oh, okay.
And maybe stand on one of these. No. Okay. You still need to talk to somebody, and I don't know who it is. Maybe there's a hologram. I think there's a hologram you gotta talk to. You said. I wish you could ping in this game. So, is there any? There's no prompt for this.
Nope. Just a blue keyboard. I no longer see the marker for that though. You know how there was like a oh nope, now the marker's on this door again.
Try talking to Miss Ma'am over here. Does she have anything?
She has rivets, wishes, rewards.
It's like bounties or quests, like mini quests.
Yeah, it looks like it's trade-ins with the like if I had wish tokens, I could get these things from her.
Okay, gotcha.
Wish,
Yeah. What the?
yeah, trade a wish token to get these different things. Okay.
What is your track quest says? Find. What does it say?
Let me go back to it. It said something about eggs. Oh, that's a weekly right there. So, let's see.
I think arrow pat down is how you scroll through the 3 sections.
So, the first one it says I'm on step 2 of 55, and it says Rivet's Lair completed. Search for Rivet's eggs in Rivet's Lair. But I have another one down here.
It says completed.
No, it's not
Oh,
completed. Like the
okay.
box next to it
Okay.
says Rivet's Lair completed isn't checked.
Okay.
And then there's this other one, Riven's Wishes 1. It says public event completed 0 of 3. Dreaming City activities 0%.
I think that's a side quest. So, trying to think. So,
I need
open.
to do Rivet's Lair, I guess.
Oh, wait, that might be it. That might be it, actually.
Oh, okay.
Look,
So I clicked
I'm over here.
additional details.
Oh, and then like it basically launched you or whatever, or it gave you the option to launch. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, it like took me to another screen where it only had that mission, and it just said launch, and I was like, sure.
I'm over here struggling with you, and I've already done it.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Some shit at Walmart. It was my sister's birthday. I did buy something at Walmart. I sent you the receipt. You see my Cash App transaction. It's the same day, same time. So I did buy something from Walmart for one. For two, nigga, I was cooking. I was at my mom's house. That was my mom's crib. So I was cooking. That's why I was there.
So after this alleged victory, Boom would tell everyone he wasn't going anywhere and that all the media pages didn't have anything on him.
I don't care. Listen, Reddit, I'm sorry to tell you, nobody gives a bro. Nobody, bro. I'm still here. Y'all gotta come harder than that, bro.
And that all the media pages didn't have anything on him.
Y'all gotta find me or something, bro, because I ain't going nowhere. No matter what 1090 Jake say, I'm not going anywhere, bro. On God, I'm not.
Funny story, because he deactivated his Instagram the same night, and I'll tell you why later. He also explained that if he really did what these pages were alleging of him, everyone in his life would have left him.
I don't. My girl would have left me. She didn't. My family would disown me. They didn't. They know me. I don't know if you don't know me. That's why I don't care.
So after that, fans still gave him the benefit of the doubt, even though assumptions were starting to form. For example, what was worse was the way these allegations were surfaced, because it proved that Boom had a history of being weird. Who would have known? Starting with how Lil Boom had a dispute with a female moderator in DJ Academic's Discord. Turns out that Lil Boom was bragging about treating his girlfriend pretty bad.
So we just do this mission and find eggs?
Yeah, we'll find eggs at the end.
You're a bit dim, so it's taking a while.
Relax, Benj.
Just make sure you're at least a little bit more ahead. Won't get lost, because you get lost in these.
Man, I'm just following you.
So you'll have this debuff. You see where it says on your mark?
On your mark.
Oh wait, shit, that's my buff. So you'll see pervading darkness, right?
Prevailing darkness times 2. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to go to these lights over here, right? Because otherwise you die. When it goes to like I think times 8, you die. And we have to find these plates, but you just stay put. Oh wait, I just killed myself.
Bye.
There are plates you have to find. 3 of them. You see where it says plates activated?
Oh shit, I'm getting the darkness just standing here.
Yeah, you have to stand directly into the light. Like otherwise, yeah, you're gonna get the darkness.
So how do you find the plates? Is this the only light thingy?
No, there's multiple around the thingy. Like one down here. You see that little glowing thing? That little glowing plate? That's a plate.
Oh, the thing I just stepped on?
Yeah, the thing you just stepped on.
Am I supposed to pick that up?
You're not supposed to pick it up. You're just supposed to step on it.
Oh, okay. Oh shit, that hurt.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt.
That one had a little stank on it. Are we just killing stuff? Like, is that the goal right now, or?
There's another objective where you have to kill the big dude to get the flame and put the flame in the torch, but I'm not trying to overcrowd your brain with stuff right now.
Got him in the ass. I'm gonna die today. Dead.
It's alright, we killed
Oh,
him.
you can revive each other. Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't even know you did it. Alright, well, fuck you, Snowf.
Oh, he really let you wait, okay, wait. For the crucible thing, for the little 3v3 or whatever, yeah, you're gonna... I don't think you can revive in that. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe some of them.
Unless they're following orders from someone. Keep an eye on their leaders.
No, this one I took so long to figure out. Oh my god. There's a plate there. Make sure you're watching that buff. You don't want it to get to 7. If it gets at 7,
I mean,
you're
I
done.
figure as long as I follow you, about the same speed as you, you know. Well, if you did, then that means we did. Oh, huh. There's a thing there. Ah! There's a hole there.
Alright, this is going to be a tough fight. Just let you know that right now.
What is this, rally flag?
Yeah, it gives you ammo and your super. And your abilities. Basically, just like, you know you're about to get hit with some bullshit, right? Alright, just letting you know. Oh my god. Don't die.
Oh shit, how do I got the herps. How do I get rid of the herps?
You gotta come to the light over here.
Okay.
Watch out, the ogre is shooting at you right now. You gotta keep moving, otherwise the ogre's gonna target you, and he doesn't stop shooting that beam. Oh my god. How AIDS this is. Where's the other one? The other wizard. Oh, behind you, that wizard, he has to die.
That guy?
Yep, that guy.
I slapped him.
Alright, now focus DPS on the ogre. Big ass dude.
I mean, it looked like it did pretty good damage. I'ma slap you right in the butt.
He's so low.
Just go to sleep. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got the herpes. I got the herpes.
You should be dead. Or not? Why is he not dead? Okay. Alright.
Oh, we got some stuff.
Do you still watch over your Corsairs, Petra? They all
Where the eggs though?
That's the egg. I think.
Oh, that was the egg?
No, this is the loot box. Where's the egg?
Did I touch the egg?
No, that was just a chest. I don't know where the egg was.
Oh. What do we do now? Because the eggs weren't here.
Yeah, the eggs weren't here this time, but usually behind that door there'll be an egg on the left side, like a little perched right there, right where you
so
are.
You just have to like repeat this until there's a fucking egg.
No, there's not a repeat of this, but different missions like this, and at the end you open the same door. You know, that's all. That's a similar thing.
So what do I do now? Do I just like end it, or?
So you see mission end, it'll automatically kick us. So we're just waiting.
Oh, okay.
It says next activity. No. Go to orbit because I don't know what's next.
Return to orbit. Okay. Is there like a storage or something? Because I keep having to
There
delete
is.
stuff.
Yeah. Oh, so right here, you should see menu and you should see vault at the bottom left corner.
Yep. What button is it for vault?
I don't know. For me, it's S because I'm on PC, so I don't know.
Down on D-pad.
Okay.
So how do I put stuff in the vault?
So press select on your controller, and it should open the category where the inventory is or whatever, like the character screen.
Yep, I'm looking at all my gear.
All right, yeah, and you just basically press A on the gear that you want to go in the vault.
Oh, well, it says send equip, details, and dismantle.
Huh?
That's my options.
Okay, go back to the vault, and then when you go to the vault, you should see on the bottom right corner, open character, gear stats, dismiss. Whatever the button is for open character, that's the one you press for, to open that, and then you select the weapons you want to go in the vault.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Yeah, I know things.
Yeah,
I know stuff and
delete
things.
stuff, and I was like, I feel like I don't want to delete anything yet, you know?
Yeah. Because there's a whole...
I mean, I'm sure some of this might be decent.
Yeah, there's a whole thing about builds and building around builds, elements and weaknesses. Yeah, potatoes, tomatoes.
Broccoli, asparagus, you got to keep up with the difference.
Albedo.
Okay. Okay, it's cleared out. Now I got room for shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what do I do?
Now you check your tracked quest and see what you need to do next. Well, it still should be tracked. You should be just tracking the season quest. And just basically going down the line. There's a total of 55 quests in this quest line. That is the highest I've seen in all of Destiny. I don't know what the fuck that's going on.
Speak with Pina at the something. So we're gonna open director.
It's probably Helm.
We're gonna go to looks like Helm. Yep. And we're gonna go talk to somebody here.
See what else do I need to upgrade? I need to upgrade this. You can send it shard. Mm.
Na 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 na.
Hmm. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do.
Okay.
Do-do-do-do.
The one I can see through the wall is probably the one to go to again.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, now it's telling me to go to that thing that you had asked
Okay,
earlier.
alright, that makes sense.
That I go around discussing whether or not he cheats on his
Now you basically spend like 5 minutes listening to this guy yap.
girlfriend.
Or we press skip.
Can you press skip? I don't know.
So
Yep,
boom, crashed
and I
out
just
on me on
got
the server for that.
a bunch of stuff.
If you thought that was bad, well, guess what he did next.
After I sat in a VC listening to Boom talk
Okay.
about how he was going to kidnap and
After it was all said,
And I don't see anything else here now.
server for his
So
girlfriend,
we're going to
someone went
open
to
this back up. And go to request. Gonna make sure that's the only one track. Okay. Now it says complete blind wall ruins in the
Oh, blind
dreaming
well.
city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it should basically still be tracked and show you where you need to go.
Discord. Turns out that
so
Lil
we're
Boom was
gonna
bragging about
this
treating his
up.
girlfriend pretty bad.
someone went to Boom and told him
destination.
that I go around discussing
And
whether
they
or
tell
not
me
he
to
cheats
go
on
over
his
here now.
girlfriend.
That's where the green bean be.
So Boom
Then we're
crashed
gonna
out on me in
go
the server for that.
here.
If you thought that was bad, well, guess what he did next.
After I sat in a VC listening to Boom talk about how he was going to kidnap and
After it was all said and done, Boom proceeded to post the woman's personal information on the Discord. And I mean everything.
he posted her full government name, her age, our address, phone numbers, my previous addresses, my parents' names, my siblings, one of which is a he named him as well. And put all of that information in the Discord.
This was a really, really, really bad look because behaving this way on the internet as a public figure is the easiest way for your reputation to take a nosedive. However, it still didn't explain how she uncovered his charges. So Ack then asked the woman how she found the information that was presented.
So how did you get the information you got? Because apparently you're the one who sent it to Adam or something?
To his surprise, the woman had found out what Boom had done. And
Oh shit. Go towards the checkpoint.
dying.
Go towards the checkpoint. Go towards the checkpoint. I don't think we'll make it. I don't think we'll make it. I don't think we'll make it. Come on! Ooh, with a sliver of health. The Ichigo is coming to revive you, or I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Oh, where'd you go?
It spawned me further away. Actually, what the the fuck is going on here?
Everything is going on. Basically holding down this point until the game says, alright, you're good. Alright, now it should be the full the boss fight. Final boss, that's what I said. That's what I meant to say.
That was a very quick mission quest.
Well, we kind of got dropped in, like, towards the end.
I mean, is this still gonna count it?
Yeah, it's still gonna count it.
I don't like that thing kind of looking at me. So what am I supposed to be doing?
There are those three big dudes down there. We're supposed to kill them. I'm trying to get some heavy ammo so I can contribute, because these small pew guns aren't doing shit. So you have 3 weapons. You know how they work?
Yep, I just shot my rocket at that one over there, and his yellow bar's basically gone, it
Yep.
looked like.
Mm-hmm. That's how we do it.
I totally carried my weight.
Right? And you come
Beyond a
down here.
doubt.
You come down here and there's a chest. You get weapons.
But is there an egg?
No egg. This time it's just I guess initiation. It's the best way I can put it.
Okay, and then what's that timer on the side? I can't really.
So what does your thing say? I think it's like it's a percentage for your tracked quest.
Let's see. So quest. So overall, wish all the best is at 35%.
Yep, that's what I meant. So we keep doing this and it keeps going up. So stay right here, closer to this edge, this place, because then you'll lose health. This dome here protects us from the outside. You see the purple shit? The purple little aura or whatever?
So it's the anti-herpy machine.
Yeah, this is the anti-herpy machine, and it saves us from going bye-bye. And it'll move. You'll see on your left side of the screen, you'll see this little charging thing. It's like it's slowly going up, going around the diamond. We stay here until it goes.
Okay.
Yeah, we stay until it goes completely around the diamond. Rinse and repeat until we get to that last one. That last one is the boss fight. We have to take out all the bosses. Now, it's not saying you can't just go outside of it, like you'll immediately die, but like, you know, you'll start losing health once you come outside of the dome. I'm glad it's these enemies, because the last ones, they send explodey guys, and that pretty much wipes the team.
So, is there like a limit on how many deaths, or is it just
No,
if you
no.
all go down, you lose?
If you all go down, I think you lose, if I'm not mistaken. But this is a public event for the most part.
Okay.
So meaning that it has less
So
restrictions
all
than
you
the
live this
usual.
way, so I'm gonna assume this way.
Yeah, you should see. Oh, I mean, you're pretty far from the TV, but you should see a little white diamond above this thing. Oh, not anymore.
Well, I'm getting dead.
Oh,
What is fucking me up?
probably them
I'm
shooting at
in
you.
between everybody now, and I'm still getting fucked.
Again, I'm pretty sure everybody here has like super crazy guns, except me and you.
I mean, it kills them in like 10, 15 bullets. It's got a 50 round mag.
Alright, moving to the next one. What are they getting protected by?
What was that? I'm on fire! And I died.
Oh, it's those taken nights. You see fire on the ground, you need to move out the way.
I like being crispy. How's that guy just standing out there in it?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out too.
Is there like a lifesteal build?
Possibly. I don't know. Like I said. Was used out there for the entire damn game, it seemed like.
Weapon pattern is ready to extract. What does that mean?
I don't know. You looking at your character screen?
Well, no, it just popped up on the bottom of the screen.
I don't know.
I unlocked like 4 destinations.
I don't know.
I didn't do anything, I swear. I'm just standing here.
Alright, boss fight.
So, it says immune. Is there like a spot I'm supposed to shoot on?
I don't know. I'm trying to. Oh wait, he's. Why is he immune? Because I can't even hit him.
So I'm not
Even when I
crazy.
throw my special on him, he's not doing. It's not doing anything. Oh my god. Okay, maybe he just stays there. Oh, there's a buff you have to pick up. You have to kill things, and there's a little purple buff you pick up, and that's what allows you to shoot these guys.
Oh.
Makes sense.
Ah, my ass!
It's a glowing guy. That's what that is.
Whew. I got dead.
I got one of the dudes. Okay, while they're invisible, they they're like protected, right? But you see these glowing dudes, the glowing dudes right next to them, you kill them, you get a buff after they die. It drops. And then you can actually do damage to them.
Ah, okay, okay.
Hey, I'm figuring this shit out too.
So if I pick this up, I can now hit you. Boom. Okay, I smacked that ass. I like it. Fuck him up. Aw, he turned invisible and my grenade like went through him.
Got it.
Yeah, I felt useful.
I did too, actually. When I first did this, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And I'm just like hiding in the corner like they were.
Give me the eggs. Where the egg at though?
No
I don't
eggs.
think I even got anything out of that time.
I didn't either. I don't know what happened there.
Okay. Now, I'm checking the quest thingy to see the percentage. It's still at 35.
What?
Yep.
Hey, come over here. Come over here. See this deposit light tier 2?
Where are you at?
Did you just do it?
No.
Hmm. Okay. What did the quest tracker say? It said it's at 33.
Let's see. Yeah, it just says 35%.
Okay, so I went from 33 to 35%. I don't know why. We were there the
It
entire
says
time. Then.
complete Blind Well ruins in the Dream City.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're doing blind wells right now. Oh, that's why those guys were immune. It's the same thing. You gotta go outside of the damn thing and kill the dude so that you can actually do damage. Alright, on to the next. Wherever that is. So, over here.
Did you have to do this?
I did. But like,
times?
yeah, I did. But I didn't understand what I was doing. I was just killing shit.
Kill stuff? I like that pulse grenade. It just sits there and clears shit out for a good minute.
Yeah, I got this grenade that like I throw it and it just basically groups them all together. Like makes it really easy for you to take out a lot of hordes.
Speak. I got a new quest, I guess, of some sort just popped up while we were here. But it's like a bluish looking quest.
Oh, it gives you immunity too. Am I wrong? Yeah. When you pick up the orb, it gives you immunity. That's what that is. Like, you don't die when you're outside of this thing. That's what allows them to just live out here. Okay, I'm understanding this a little bit more.
another thing pop up saying some kind of quest thingy saying speak to somebody. There's also glowing X's over a bunch of things now.
That's what happens when I use that vortex thing that I was talking about. It creates X's and it like basically highlights things that's there. Like makes it easier to spot enemies. Oh wait, what am I doing?
It's putting up this wall thing.
I don't know.
I can't tell if that's our people or
No, it's
their
us.
people.
It's our people.
Ow.
No, it's final boss.
Melted the fuck out of that
Mm-hmm.
boss. We're learning.
What'd you say? What are you talking about? That's other things. Hey Michelle. That's one down.
You hear my fucking noob tube?
Yeah.
Thump, 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 thump.
Where's this screen, dude? No, I think they got it.
Primary wells overclocked.
Alright, so oh, what? There's another boss. There's another boss. Right here.
But why?
There just is. Oh, where's the purple dudes? We got it.
I unlocked the moon. And something else. Seasonal challenge completed. Well, something.
So did you get it completed?
Well, I got a bunch of stuff out of it that time.
What's your percentage for the thing?
90% now.
Okay. See that now we're talking.
And to fans' surprise, no one else had found it either.
I had the article because I came across it when I was looking up Boom. I wanted his information so I could press charges for the doxing, because that is illegal in the state that I live in, and because I live in this state, I am the victim in this state, so
Kiss
the law
my
applies to this state.
ability.
So I wanted Boom's information so that I could file for the charges because they need his address to serve him.
Because she wanted to press charges on him for what he had done, she just accidentally stumbled upon it. She then shared it with a friend who notified the public through Reddit and sending it to No Jumper.
I shared it with a friend. My friend pulled up the charges.
Wait, what just
on his
happened?
record, and then we pulled up
It said
some
experiencing network issues.
And my friend is.
And I just picked up something, a purple Ingram thing.
It with a friend. Came across it when I was that I go around discussing.
Oh, I see you.
Brought enough ammo.
Alright, maybe one more time and we should be good.
Discussing whether or not he cheats on his girlfriend. So Boom crashed out on me in the server for that.
If you thought that was bad, well, guess what he did next.
After I sat in a VC listening to Boom talk about how he was going to kidnap and
After it was all said and done, Boom proceeded to post the woman's personal information on the Discord. And I mean everything.
he posted her full government name, her age, our address, phone numbers, my previous addresses, my parents' names.
Are you
my
getting
siblings,
anything out
one
of
which
this?
is a
Oh yeah, I'm getting rewards.
and put all of that information in the Discord.
This was a really bad look, because behaving this way on the internet as a public figure is the easiest way for your reputation to take a nosedive. However, it still didn't explain how she uncovered his charges. So Ack then asked the woman how she found the information that was presented.
So how'd you get the information you got? Because apparently you're the one who sent it to Adam or something?
To his surprise, the woman had found out what Boom had done, and to fans' surprise, no one else had found it either.
I had the article because I came across it when I was looking up Boom. I wanted his information so I could press charges for the doxing, because that is illegal in the state that I live in, and because I live in this state, I am the victim in this state, so the law applies to this state. So I wanted Boom's information so that I could file for the charges because they need his address to serve him.
Because she wanted to press charges on him for what he had done, she just accidentally stumbled upon it. She then shared it with a friend who notified the public through Reddit and sending it to No Jumper.
I shared it with a friend.
Go.
My friend pulled up the charges on his record, and then we pulled up some paperwork, and my friend is the one who put it on Reddit, and that's where No Jumper found it.
The information she ran across and began to circulate through Reddit.
Adam22 posted this on No Jumper because at the time he had a bad relationship with DJ Academics, and Boom had spoken ill of his wife. So No Jumper would make several posts on the situation in just 24 hours and effectively ruined Boom's life. Boom threatened to sue Adam and 1090 Jake, the two media platforms that posted about the news, but no one was buying it.
I'm not Adam. Me and Adam are not the same person.
Tell it to the lawyer, bro. Don't tell that shit to
Me and Adam are not the same
Ooh.
person. I don't even know why you.
Y'all gonna be in the same suit. Y'all gonna be in the same suit. I'll tell you that.
Me and Adam is not the same person.
You gonna be in the same suit. I bet you that.
I
And all
like
of
it
that
when
falls
you
on
like it.
However, if you remember, Boom had just scored a little victory. Unfortunately for him, right after this, you could even call it a victory, Boom was caught in 4K, literally, or maybe not 4K, but 1080p. Right after all of that, another video of evidence dropped. this time, Boom just couldn't deny anything. It was Lil Boom going out of his way to get the feel of the behind area of one of the
Unlock
people
something
that
else?
weren't 18
Inner fires?
It was bad, and I haven't
Or
even
did
gone
something
over
else,
all
I
the
guess.
allegations.
Probably
The first
completed
two
a quest,
victims were only
a
half
bounty.
of the alleged victims of Boom that day. After Boom terrorized his first two victims, he wasn't done, and in the paperwork, they described what he did next. The male then walks away and continues throughout the grocery area, eventually walking to the cosmetic department. At approximately 4:50 in this area, there's a Hispanic female, possibly younger, wearing a white t-shirt, jeans brown, sandals, and long dark brown hair. The female is standing looking at something on display, and the male walks behind her and brushes up very close from behind. The male walks back to her several times without the female noticing. The female then bends down to look at something possibly on the shelf, and the male pulls out his cell phone and appears to be taking photographs from underneath the female as she is crouched down. The male does this for several moments until another female, an older Hispanic female, wearing a gray knee-length jean skirt and black sandals, approaches the younger female and moves the cart to behind the female, preventing the male from taking more photographs. Keep in mind, there was a 5-minute unedited clip of the entire situation on camera and a detailed description that perfectly matched it. And the male I was talking about was the rapper Lil Boom. So it wasn't exactly looking good. Keep in mind, this all happened in the cosmetics department. What was Boom's response? Yeah, not great.
I was not in the cosmetic department.
And Boom kept maintaining his innocence by saying he didn't get an S-word charge. So, was the video doctored? Were the facts altered? Nope. It turns out Boom was lucky because the officers just weren't able to get a hold of some of the victims. According to the officers, they wrote, "Should be noted that the female was wearing jeans, therefore does not meet the requirements for video voyeurism. I was unable to make contact with either females." The male then continues to stand next to the female with the cell phone out for several minutes before leaving the scene at approximately 5:01 o'clock in the red vehicle. So it looked like Boom was guilty all along and got off on a technicality. But you see, the Walmart demon did not stop there. Boom wasn't done, absolutely terrorizing that Walmart. Afterwards, Boom attempted to touch another female in other parts, and I don't even feel comfortable reading this description.
Hey man, Cody, I'm kind of bored, so just kind of catching up on all the drama revolved around just shit in general.
What's happening?
Oh, one of my coworkers joined the stream. He's like, "What did I walk into?" Because I'm playing like a documentary on just not great people.
You're watching or listening to a documentary on not great people?
Yeah, while also playing the game. Damn it, I died. We both died at the same time. And another one down, and another one down. Another one bites the dust.
What?
Hey, I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. Wait, did we get everything? Yeah, we got everything. Do 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 do.
Oh, we got that extra thing.
Oh, we did.
Now?
Yeah.
Is there like an in-game settings thing that I can go to turn down like everything else's audio?
Yeah, you can.
Video.
Oh wait, Ramune. Shit. Oh my god. Oh lord.
There we go. Now
Oh
I can hear you
Jesus,
well.
oh Lord. Oh Jesus.
Okay, so you're watching a bad documentary?
Yeah, a documentary on bad people. And one of my coworkers tuned into the stream like while things are really getting juicy. He's like, "What did I walk into?"
Oh, you're watching that in the stream?
Yeah. I mean, as long as I'm playing the
Seeing
game.
the game?
No, they see the game in the stream.
So they see the stream and the documentary?
Yep.
Huh.
Every proportion,
So
so
how are you
that
streaming it? Is it like on YouTube or is it just
it's on
the
YouTube.
audio?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. Like when we're not talking, I'm just playing the documentary. Get down. Ugh. Before you joined, I was playing the documentary already. I just kind of got hooked. All right, did I get it? I get it finished. Get down.
Oh, got more stuff. And let's see. I think it finished it. Yep.
All
So
right.
now it says
On to the orbit.
complete the. Let's see. Go orbit. Return to. Okay.
Damn cats. You already ate. No.
Let's see. Now it wants me to. Polysemy, something like that.
Sure.
It says complete polysemy and retrieve the egg.
So it sounds like another mission.
Oh no, it's telling me to go to Helm.
Yeah, it's another mission. Watch.
Oh, yep, sure is. I think I just heard the cat bang on the window, maybe.
Now that the ley lines are aligned, the egg should pass within reach of you. You'll have to hurry. We need you in position when it arrives.
Like how when the lady goes to bed, that's basically when everything in the house is like, okay, more noise.
Mm-hmm. The same over here.
Shit. Where'd my cellular go? Oh, there it is.
But just know it was bad, really bad. And academics decided to confront Boom, his first signee and good friend, about this as well.
There's video footage confirming what the affidavit said of Boom.
Is it less fun when something you want is at stake? Petra.
Well, there's a big icon here. But, oh, see, there's an icon up here, too. Oh, yep, oh, okay, and then through here. Oh, I think it's that light thing that we did earlier. It's wanting me to do again, maybe?
That's a different one. No, it's a different one.
Boom go into the cosmetic part.
And Boom explained that he was in the department, the cosmetics department. So he had been caught lying yet again.
Bro, you have no idea. Well, you have an idea. You have 4 cats.
Oh.
Yeah, those are spikes.
What killed
me? But
me?
he still came loaded with excuses.
So you see these spikes right here? Hmm?
Oh.
Now careful, they could be on the bottom, they could be on the side of a wall, they could be on top, like you just gotta look.
So what do I do? Just jump over? Or
I just did, and you just run around.
I tried to go around it, but it don't work. Okay.
On the side of that wall, you see it? Okay.
Ah! Yep.
It's a nice little shield. You need to find plates. Oh, I found one. I found one.
I see one.
See it? Oh.
I wasn't useless.
Third one. Oh.
Ah. What was that?
I don't know. Probably it's probably right there. That confirms my suspicion.
One more time. Okay, it's a long one
Oh.
right there. Oh, you can't ping. Haha.
I had to die.
Okay. I'm gonna slowly walk around it.
Wait.
Oh, and here's the plate. Ah!
Woo!
Oh shit, I don't know where I is.
We're all the way at the beginning.
Oh, no. God damn it. Nah, that one was over here somewhere.
There's not video of you in the cosmetic section, is it?
Well, I'm not. For one, I'm not recording because they have my phone. But to say I was in a cosmetics.
Okay, you got that plate.
Yeah.
No.
And they found no evidence
Okay.
on my.
The Vex have dug in here at the gardens.
Alright, shit about to hit the fan.
Thought I'd see them in the dreaming city. The Soul Divisive are devoted to the witness. They are here at its behest. To what purpose, I don't yet know.
You get a knife, you get a knife, you get a knife.
The Taken run rampant, leaderless. It seems the Vex want them contained.
They're wienerless.
That's what it sounded like to me.
Oh.
Not today, Satan.
Should I use my ultimate on that thing or
Nope.
no?
I just went over to it. I went over to it with a shotgun, and that's all the problems. You kill these dudes, they drop something, you basically aim it at the little nodules that we see above us, and that takes the security system down.
So, pick it up, and what do I shoot it at? Just up in the
In
air?
the sky, you see these little squares back there. I'm running towards it. Oh, hold on.
Little squares.
I have to show you.
Oh, okay, I see them back there.
Yeah.
Do these things have bullet drop? Oh, okay.
Oh my god. No, that's a laser. It's laser. Watch out, you got like a lot of people shooting at it.
I got it! I got it! I'm a dad! But I did it. That was useful. Can't say I wasn't. I'm gonna do it again.
Alright, we should be good. There should be one more. There we go.
There we go.
Now we kill this dude. Kablamma!
Right in your face. Stupid face.
Pow, right in the kisser.
I like this, what is it, Thunder Cheek Clapper 9000 thing? It hits hard, it hits real hard, but it takes forever to charge it up.
Do you want the super?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's because it's a super. Most supers are like 4 minutes. They're like 4 minutes, but you can like, but the thing is, you can get like abilities on your armor that allows it to like, you know, regenerate faster and all of that. You basically spam the ability.
But I thought you can only have one armor piece with an ability though.
You can, but like
And
you
one
also.
weapon with an ability.
Why did you do that? Oh wait, no, you didn't do that. There's a thing that pushed me off. I saw it. There's a mod.
Yeah, sure
Yeah.
was.
There's a mod. There's mods that you can use to like also, you know,
I missed.
bolster it. Let's see.
So you can put mods on your gear as well.
Yes.
How do you do that?
I will show you once we get out of this. Well, actually, where are you? Hold on. What's it do here?
Kind of not sure either.
Make sure there's no spikes.
I mean, there's definitely some spikes I'm about to land on.
I just saw that. I don't know how you survived that. All right, if you open your thing, your character selection thing.
Uh-huh.
Hover over around one of your armors.
Uh-huh.
You see details.
Uh-huh.
Click on details.
Uh-huh.
We have energy. Now think of.
Oh, so I have 4 mod slots.
Yeah, you
Oh,
have
is the
4
energy
mod
based
slots.
on-
Based on the mod slots, the number that they have at the top right corner. So one costs 3, one costs 2. You know, your energy is based on how many you can fit up in there. Now, also your energy is like think of it as like enhancement for BDO. You get up to 10. 10 is basically pen, and you get additional stats. Anything before that, you don't get any stats, but you have more slots basically to put your mods there. Now
Yeah, so it says empty mod slot. So how do I... Actually, I don't have any unlocked, it looks like. So it says empty mod socket. And then it says requires Guardian rank 5 to unlock all the other ones, basically.
Oh, Guardian rank 5. Okay, so back out of that.
Uh-huh.
You see where our character is?
Journey?
Yeah, you want to go to Journey.
So I am
2, I think.
So, I see 3. Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
you're
but
2.
I am 2.
Yeah. So you basically have to do these things. You have to do a little quest basically that level you up. In a way, it levels you up.
Oh. Okay, so yeah, it says 2 of 7. So basically I need to do these 4 other quests, I guess, to unlock it.
Yeah, basically up to until you can get to 5, which is I think it's at 5, right?
Yeah, it's at 5.
Yeah, you get up to 5, then you can mess with that.
So which should I be doing? Should we keep doing this thing then, or should I be doing those things?
Well, we can finish this and then we can do those things because I don't even know what those things entail. Really, I basically completed them on accident. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what are we doing now?
Right now we're just doing the season. Basically, doing the season up. It raises your power level.
Yeah, well, I mean, like right now. Like, what are we looking for right
We're
now?
finding. We're looking for plates. There's
Oh, okay,
one.
plates.
Let's see. There's nothing over there.
Oh, there's one right here. Oh, but
Yeah, I
it's
already
activated,
stepped on it.
I think. Oh, okay, I
Oh,
see
there's
one
one
over
over
there.
here.
I am not gonna make it.
I saw you fall as you were saying that. I'm not gonna make it. Just fall to your death.
I gotta rerun this whole fucking thing to get over there
Oh
or
yeah,
something?
that's cancer. This is right below you. Right below you. Right below you.
Oh, the thing that I need's right below
Yeah.
me?
Yeah. Turn around.
Aha! Can't hide from me. Ooh. Ow! Okay. Alright. Oh, that don't look good. Yee!
Right.
Now what?
Now we kill that big old dude. You said though, you
He
remember
hurt.
those? You remember those robots that spawn the little things we have to shoot at, the little squares in the air?
Yeah.
He has a full shield. We have to kill these the big dudes. They take their head, and we basically destroy the shield that way.
Okay, so when they drop the thing,
You shoot the
use
thing at the
thing.
big dude, yeah.
Okay.
Then once you're done with that, then we basically go ham on him. Now he does have shields revolving around him still, but at least we can do damage to him once those shields stop revolving. Damn it.
So hit him now, right?
Yeah, hit him when, you know, the little white things isn't on him.
Ah! I missed.
That happens.
It hurts. Why do you want me? Leave me alone.
What do you want from me?
Biscuits and gravy.
Oh my god, I didn't just do that. You didn't see that.
What happened to me? I'm like in a
Yeah, shoot your way
trap
out of it.
thing.
So don't do what I just did. The shield got over me and I shot a rocket, and that rocket killed me because it ricocheted.
Oh.
It's okay. We'll start back where the rally banner was.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Once more with feeling.
That Hydra. I sense a core of darkness at its heart. The creature serves as the witness's eyes and ears. Destroy it, and we may yet obscure our intentions.
Damn.
Got one of the thingies. Fuck you. Oh, he's fucking me up though. Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't want to die. I don't think that actually did anything.
No. You have to switch to your actual weapon to do damage to him. And watch out for those shield dudes.
They're like trappers.
Yeah. You don't even see them coming. It'll just like randomly trap you. Oh, how are you doing, sir? I got him, I think. No, I didn't. He's almost dead, though. Shoot your way out of it.
Yep, I had to reload like right as I got in.
Oh my lord, have mercy. Alright.
Team.
Now you get to see what I'm talking about. This egg right here.
An egg. Not
It's a
touching
very,
the egg.
very, very funny looking egg, but it's an egg.
The Techians were right. We did it. Riven isn't the last.
No chest.
No chest.
If only for the moment, you may yet shatter that truth. It pleases me to know that one egg survives. To know, even in death. A promising start, oh guardian mine. Or is it merely...
So do I gotta let it talk, or?
Yeah, I'm just gotta let it talk.
Let it talk its shit.
My phone.
He was clearly lying, manipulating the victim after being caught.
Oh, cool.
At the end,
I can literally just keep going to that same quest of that quest
At that
chain
point, he had basically
and
owned up
hit
to
launch,
everything,
and
that he was
it
a
looks
creep,
like it
but
kind of
not the
just
details
takes
that
us
was
to
sick.
whichever it is
want to
next.
give everybody
Yeah.
what they want. Like from clarity to, you know what I'm saying? I'm tired of running away from the truth.
He basically said he needed help and he was going to get it.
It's up for myself to just even give myself closure and give my fans closure. I will be back. I will be back, but I need to work on myself and my life and my dream and all my fans. You know what I'm saying? All my supporters and this is to my friends too.
He was going to also make a huge comeback.
You know what I'm saying? My fans when I come back, my fans are gonna be just like, damn, he did that.
And that he was just a human.
I want this to be out because my fans are gonna realize I'm a human.
What? A human? Yeah, he might be cooked. And so are the rest of these rappers. Doesn't look like
go down there again. Actually, it wants me to go more down.
Yeah, you gotta watch a conversation happen.
Traveler, but not yet how to. I need more time.
I wish we had more, if you'll pardon the phrase.
any of them are doing great. One common theme you'll find is they all made meme rap or just music that wasn't taken very seriously, which I just thought was interesting. Anyways,
y'all talk
thanks for watching. Have a nice day.
slow
My name is Rashad.
Mhm.
Let's see you next time.
Should be managed, not provoked.
Riven is risk incarnate.
To follow the witness, I must reconstruct the bridge it forged through the Guardian's ghost. But the veil is not a docile.
The internet's full of cheap car products claiming to work miracles.
But most of them are scams.
Today we're going to find out which of these products actually do what they say and which ones are complete rip-offs. Let's take a look at that first product.
Sam Avola here for Tornado. With today's high fuel prices,
like
you
a
need
real
all the
old
help you can get
commercial.
with fuel economy, and that's exactly what the Tornado does. It installs easily and immediately improves drivability and fuel mileage. Easy to install. put it right
Okay,
inside your
gonna
tank top,
charm
slide the
a
top
dragon.
back, and that's it. Never needs maintenance and lasts for a
Never need
lifetime.
maintenance.
Tornado creates a vortex in your intake manifold, atomizing the fuel better, just like the Tornado
Now
in this bottle.
go back
Just
up.
like that tornado. If you want a tornado too.
It looks like a cheap
And through the door.
It does.
If it doesn't work for your car, you could also make some fucking food.
I think what they're
Okay.
saying is that, like, okay, the air coming through is going to spin the fan, which is going to create this sort of turbulence. What determines the airflow characteristics is going to be after the throttle body anyways. It's the design of your intake. Whatever this tiny little fan is doing is going to be completely outdone by the design of your intake manifold and your cylinder head and mainly your combustion chamber.
Maybe their method, the way they made it, it might twist it, but I don't see it.
This is after the filter, right?
Yeah. So it's like,
Sorry, I can't help myself. What if it breaks?
that's a good one. What if it does break and then it shatters in there?
I think we should test it out.
Let's go do this.
Yeah, I just got a whole bunch of shit again.
Data for hours.
She does have bounties.
What's up?
Alright, what's up?
Is there a cap on Glimmer?
Yeah, there is. 500,000 is the cap.
Oh, okay, then I'm not.
I've already hit said cap.
100,000.
Oh, what's up? Yeah, there is. 500,000 is the cap. I think that's a little too little, to be honest with you. I've already hit said how much cap. it drops.
Yeah. Give us $1 million. Give us $1 million.
Yeah,
Cap.
I say $1 million, yeah. I think that's a little too little, to be honest with you. How much it drops.
Okay.
Yeah, I said $1 million.
Now. I am. Let's see how. Well, it's not tracking anything, I don't think.
Go to season. A season cost.
Yep. And we want me to track that main one, right? Which it says we're on 10 of 56 now.
Okay.
Oh, it says it's here.
Okay.
The tautology.
All right. So the turbocharger.
There's an echo when I talk.
I mean, I'm not hearing an echo.
Yeah, so that's in the stream, so let me check. Yeah, so that's in the stream, so let me check. I don't hear it. Yeah, I don't hear it.